but but as they were doing it, they got told by executive producers, hey, yeah, we're not gonna let you do this. You guys can't do who you want to use and all that, especially Harley Quinn, because like they wanted to do a full on plot of Harley, but because it was before the movie, of course, was announced, they got told, you can't put Harley into the show. Yeah. So, but let me rephrase that. Harley couldn't do what they wanted to do. They did want to do like Harley with her own arc and everything, but they got told no.
But she's still gonna be in the show. Or she's
She
not gonna have like a whole.
She has a little cameo in the show.
Oh well, technically she got a cameo already.
Yeah, because the cameo, like I said, it's the voice actress Tara Strong who does Harley stuff and like everything else Harley Quinn related. Like she is the voice of Harley Quinn. So they had her stand there in a shadow with her dressed up like Harley doing the voice.
Yeah, that's the part I got to. I was just hoping that she would actually like show up.
No, trust me, I would have loved it because I love Tara Strong with all my heart. I really do. So, alright, hold on one second. I'm going to change from my hoodie into a shirt. Cats, this is why I can't have nice things. Like, all my tanks have green. And then I'm like, oh God damn. Okay, this one doesn't have a lot of green, so that works perfectly. Great, awesome, nice. Things are falling. I kind of would like my water for my stream. God, I forgot my hat too. I'm just forgetting everything today. Alright, so, alright. Game pull up, things that I gotta make sure are working. Alright. Alright. Gotta make sure the moot bot's working and all that. There we go, moot bot's in. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so what up everybody? After like we're still alive. After like 4 minutes just randomly talking about shit. So we...
What I've spent the last 5 hours of my day doing since I've been awake.
I've been up since like... Oh god. The first tweet... I go on Twitter to go, hey guys, I'm live. First tweet I see is from Kim Rhodes, the mom from Sweet Life and Zack and Cody. Who's also on Supernatural, which I'm so excited for Wayward Daughters. She's doing Gish wishes and all that. Her tweet, so far I've learned Gishy makes me stabby. So, but yeah, no, I went to a brand new con we were throwing here in Roanoke. Called Big Lick Con.
Nice.
Which my hometown used to be called Big Lick. So I went, of course, as Patrick Stump.
Very nice.
I had like probably 8 teenage girls come up to me wanting pictures.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm like, is this how it feels to be a cosplayer who does good? Then I had one guy, he was actually asking me what I was, and then in this kind of triggered me what he did. He saw my necklace which for anyone who can't see, it's the trans symbol.
Mhm.
And sorry. And he and I told him I'm trans and all this. Misgenders me still.
Oh my god.
Like, he grabbed his kids, like, this is Kim. Look, she doesn't have a hand. I'm like, I just told you. What the fuck?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
I know. And you gotta do one more thing. Gotta put some headphones in. Alright.
Gotta get them headphones.
Gotta get them headphones. Headphones. Alright. Put this over here. So. None of these will work. Alright, there we go. Okay. But yeah, I had like a bunch of teenage girls come up to me wanting my photo.
Aw, that's amazing.
It was weird.
It's always a good feeling, though.
Can't tell the... Oh. That explains a lot. My volume was on mute.
That doesn't help.
It does not.
Careful there.
No, that's still left over from when my dog decided to scare me and caused me to choke on my food.
Yeah, don't choke.
Yeah. But alright, so let's get back to The Hero Rises.
Last time on Hero Rises Z.
Last time on The Hero Rises, the Hero Project. There's a reason why I do that as a joke every time we play D&D. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we are now on Chapter 5, Null and Devoid.
Null and Devoid.
Null and Devoid. Which, by the way, we have to start doing this. We need to get this done faster because Zachary is in the process of writing the 6th book.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, I
I
told him, like, I gotta get through the streams faster so I can stream this. He's like, this gives me more motivation to finish on time. I'm like, God damn it.
Yes. Yes.
Alright. You're not sure if you'll ever get used to seeing Ginny in her Null costume. There's something so vacant about it. The plastic faceplate, the dull hum of her weaponry, the slooshing sound of the neon coolant, makes running through the seams. Then again, you suppose that's the point. Null, a blank slate for dark justice.
Oh, I gotta, yeah. Sometimes I don't, like, fully read ahead. We've got 20 minutes before we arrive at the Hero Project Complex, Ginny says, though it's already Null speaking through a shrill voice distorter that is quite frankly disturbing. Jeez, I wish I had, like, an app that could do that. Shall we run down our competition?
You and Null are in the limo on your way to the Hero Project final selection party. It's going to serve as the last pre-taped episode before the live finals start. A lavish event set in the compound's contestant mansion that will unveil the finalists. And since you missed most of the roster announcement last night, you need to do your homework now. Null activates her holographic projection for her Mii chip, and the faces of the other 18 contestants. God damn 18! Appear in front of you. Null has just the essential info that you'll need today listed here, but she also sent you the full version of contestant rundowns, which has more information on everyone's powers, costumes, and history. The full contestant rundown is now saved near your Mii chip, and you can access it anytime by visiting your show stat screen.
Which we're probably not going to do right now.
Now, here are the contestants. Fumble and Stage Show. Good old Jury. Summit. Sheath. The Bear. Black Magic. Galaxia, Scoundrel, Inherit, The Crush, Taper, Tanya Rain, Johnny Biscotti, Lucky, The Wick, Wintry, and Marsh Girl.
You mean Mock Girl?
Yeah, Mock Girl.
Sorry, Marsh Girl. I was just like, did I miss something? Because I'm like, I'm still a little dizzy from my meds. So if I like ask for something, I'm like, I'm not making fun of you or anything. I just want to make sure that I'm seeing it correctly. That's all.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, all right. Let's see.
Now we don't have to go through all of them.
I figure. I mean, like, we know at least a few of these,
Mm-hmm.
and we can always find out about some of them later. Let's see. I am kind of curious about Lucky because I'm like, someone stole my name. Somebody's got my name.
All right, Lucky.
All right.
Hey, I saw him in the casting line. You say, staring at Lucky's pictures for a few seconds too long.
Yeah, he made it through as a wild card, Null said. Though you might want to stick those googly eyes back inside your head. Well, of course Lucky would be attractive. Duh.
Ignoring Null, you move on to Lucky's file. Here are alias, Lucky, identity, Lucky Smith. City of operation, Millennia City, California. Background, an amateur hero trying to make it in Millennium City. Lucky moved to MC from Tennessee a few months ago.
Tennessee, huh?
Tennessee.
Well, it's really not too much, but all right.
All right.
Good to know.
Anyone else?
Galaxa, because of my D&D character.
I know.
This is totally not completely based around me at all. Oh, she's going to be one to watch out for, Null says, and you definitely agree.
Hero alias, Galaxia. Identity, Jacqueline Kimaru. City of operation, Washington, D.C. Background. Building her entire career in Washington, D.C., Galaxia is the newest member of the Power Branch, a local power team that reports directly to the Vice President. Now, if that was our current Vice President, we would be fucked.
Frey. Okay. I'm kind of curious about Mock Girl, because I just like anime mecha.
Right.
Okay, she's another wild card I can't understand, Null says. She nearly got clawed to death in the semifinals by that turkey girl. Scoundrel. She has no business making it through.
Trust me, I had to peel Scoundrel off the poor girl, you say, and that turkey chick was no joke.
Oh, jeez. Well, your track record with Annie ladies isn't exactly sterling, hotshot, Null says.
What's funny, you could actually have the last name Sterling, so that would be hilarious as shit.
Oh my god.
No, wait, that is our hero last name. Under
Wait,
the protection
what?
program. Under the witness protection program, our last name was Sterling.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right. Looks like someone has their claws out, you say. Cut her some slack. We're all rookies at some point. Hey, some of us in the limo still are. You smile at no, but she just points at the rocket launcher fastened to her faceplate. Do not mess. Hero alias, Macro. Identity, Caroline Gitzman. City of operation, Caddy, Texas. Background, an amateur hero, Macro has suspended her high school education to enter the Hero Project. Stay in school, guys.
Stay in school, guys. Honest. Listen to Mama Nikki. Stay in school.
I love how you just changed your name from and all that.
Wait, what?
You just went, listen to Mama Nikki.
Oh, no, I mean, like, Nicki Minaj, because that was a
yeah.
Tumblr meme for a while. It's just, like, got spread around. It's like, listen to Mama Nikki.
Yeah, she paid for your college if you were pulling A's.
Right. Okay. Any you wanna bring to light, since I picked some for totally
I'm
selfish
perfectly
reason?
good.
Okay, alright. Then
Because we will get to know everybody during the game.
Good point.
So we're done reviewing the contestants, and like I said, we can easily go back and view them all.
Right. True.
Excuse me. There's an unparalleled group of heroes and some questionable villains from all across the country. They range from the most famous heroes to total unknown amateurs, as young as 16 and as old as 60. As excited as you are to meet some of them, these heroes are also your competition. You have to get through most of them to win the Hero Project and make the AP. That's quite the lineup, you say. I don't know if I'm going to remember all of them.
I wouldn't worry. I'm sure the final selection will be the end of the line for you anyway.
Says the woman dressed as a giant plastic robot.
You really need to work on your zingers, darling. Noel says, here, have a cup of luxury limo espresso. Maybe it will get you that pink sludge you call a brain up and running.
See, you need me in the finals. What would you ever do without banter like this, you say, putting a hand on Noel's black-clad shoulder. But Jenny pulls away as you arrive to the Hero Project.
By the way, have you checked your legend level since last night's episode aired?
Let's check it.
Yeah, let's check it.
Activating your meat chip, you check your updated legend level, and it's already jumped to 45, with an extra boost for doing so well in the semifinals. That might seem like a relatively small boost given the exposure from last night's ep, but you're dealing with the natural legend level now, and considering the negative spin on the shows gave you, it's a miracle your legend went up at all. If you make it on to the show for the live finals, you can only expect your legend level to get higher and higher. Live and dying for you, Lip. Hot Meat Chip Halu chimes in, fanning herself while lounging in a kimono. Say balling, Lovekins. 5 minutes later. You want to read?
Sure. The limo pulls to a stop, and despite yourself, you feel a surge of nerves. You have no idea what you've done to be one of the heroes who moves on to the live finals, but you certainly know you want to more than anything. Showtime, Noel says, shaking her gloved fingers in the creepiest jazz hands you've ever seen.
All I can see, if you can see my stream, it's just like, I gotta watch it and double check, like, and I'm sorry to anyone who ever will ever see that.
10 minutes later, you stand on the... I need to stop laughing. Calm down, sir. You stand on the red carpet outside of the contest mansion, flashbulbs in your eyes, and you can't imagine ever belonging anywhere else. Captain Hammer, the photographers shout, and you can even hear some lip and apples yells thrown in there. Generate some rainbow energy pops or blue, I guess, for you, for added effect. Make sure to highlight my new costume, pose with my finger up, modeling my lyric tattoo brand, or move along. This might be fun, but it's not why I'm a hero.
I mean, me personally, I would like to pose with the hand with my parents.
Yes, me too. Yeah.
All
right. The flashes double to capture the words wrapped around your finger at last. As if it wasn't cool, as if that wasn't cool enough, next you find yourself ushered into one of the most gorgeous mansions you've ever seen. The contestant mansion was built on the edge of the Hero Project compound, meant for the American protectorate to live in, though it will serve as the Hero Project's main contestant residence for now. You look around in awe, your gaze stopping on a massive crystal chandelier that seems to hover in the grand foyer. This could be your home if you make it onto the show.
Does the Phantom appear?
Dun, 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 dun. You stand still for a moment, not sure where to go next. Noel slipped in before you, and you're not sure where she ended up. That's your voice.
Oh yeah, hold on. I was doing something else.
I don't even know how to pronounce that, so that's up to you.
Chickamauga! You hear Gigi's voice echo across the room. I've been positively out of my mind without you. My, you look ravishing. Gigi wearing a rather elegant and Berlin muumuu.
Rolls up to you with a smile plastered across his wide face. It's good to see you too, you say, leaning down to give Gigi a double cheek kiss.
I do hope you're ready for quite the night, my wondrous Shakaroo, Gigi says, leading you further into the mansion. There are so many people waiting to meet you. As a matter of fact, here's the first.
Gigi rolls into a formal living room, which is packed with glamorously dressed guests and dozens of camera orbs floating to capture the scene. But first thing you see is Rebellion, standing tall in his standard blue and gold fatigues, his eyes glowing orange. Even though you've met him many times, the sight of your idol still knocks the air from your gut.
Can't get cozy without those judges now, can we? Gigi whispers with a giggle as you approach. Captain Hammer, Rebellion says, his voice resonating with his usual broom. I am very pleased to see you have made it here among so many other Millennium Group members. I was certainly pulling for you. I still am.
It's an honor, sir, you say, shaking his hand. But I've been very curious. What's happening to the Millennial Group roster with so many of us here at the Hero Project? I got the call saying I'd have to suspend my group membership if I made the live finals. Is it the same for you, Black Magic and Jury?
Any group member who makes it onto the live finals will have to go temporarily inactive. Of course, I have left the group to lead the winners of the Hero Project in the AP. So the Diva is filling in my spot as team leader, with Fistful, Monk, and Processor staying on. We've also just picked up new members, Helia Aesthetic, though it's all being announced in the press release tomorrow. So I trust you both to keep it quiet. Rebellion gives an intimidating stare, causing you and Gigi to nod in agreement. Congratulations on being selected as the AP's leader. I can only hope I'm lucky enough to make it onto the AP's roster. You must be relieved not to have to take part in the competition at your age. Congratulate him.
Yes, congratulate him.
Excuse me.
Though honestly, there's no one as qualified as you for the job.
I just hope I'm up to the task, Rebellion says.
Before you can say anything else, Rebellion is pulled away to talk to another guest. You turn back to Gigi, who gestures you to lean in as he hushes his voice. Sorry.
Now, don't tell anyone this, but I've been decided to be your handler. Oh, I'm doing something real quick. Okay, there we go. Perfect. It's perfect. I've been your handler, so should you make it to the finals, which means I'll get everything your little heart desires and will be your eyes and ears of the production staff. So make it best through, my ravishing rose petal. You smile at Gigi. It's definitely going to be some good having someone like him in your corner. Oh, excuse me. You should know that there are at least 2 cameras assigned to each contestant. The others rove around specifically looking for other events, Gigi explained. There's the drama cam, the showman's cam, the fight cam, the cry cam. The list goes on. Which means you must positively mingle. The other heroes of the final 20 are here. It is time to start building some bridges, don't you think? Perhaps associating with some of the more well-known heroes would be best, Gigi says with a wink. A bit overwhelmed, you turn to look at the party and see several familiar faces, until a black mass steps in front of you.
Can we have a second? Noel says to Gigi in her most intimidating monotone. Oh, that was... Anyways, Gigi gives you one look before rolling away. Make this count. I have to get into the Hero Project computer system to hack some information. Noel whispers to you once you're alone. Will you come with me to help? I'll need some cover. As Noel steps back to wait for you to answer, you look around the party. If you slip away now, you probably won't build any relationships or get any camera time. And who knows if you're still being judged for the final selection. You might be hurting your chances, not to mention that if you get caught, you will ruin your shot at being on the show. But it sounds like Jenny really needs your help with her investigation. It looks like you have a big choice to make, one that might help or hurt your chosen strategy. Help with Noel's investigation, mingle to build relationships with other contestants, make it a scene to insult everyone else and get as much camera time as possible. Make sure I talk to Rex first so that he'll stay on my side as a producer and a judge.
Help Noel?
Yeah, help Noel.
Let's do this, you say to Noel. She nods and turns around, not wasting a moment.
Based on all the initial intel I gathered so far, the DRPR has narrowed its current investigation to the Crush, Noel explains as you move, especially given the Infinity tip-off you received. So we're trying to figure out who exactly approved the Crush's placement. It was very high level and done without jurisdiction of the DRPR, despite the public reason given for the Crush's involvement. We believe he potentially entered the competition to mastermind his grand return and further a future terrorist plot. Alternatively, it may be possible that someone within the show has engineered the Crush's presence here for an equally sinister purpose. Sorry, allergies. I've been instructed to get into the show's encrypted database to see if we can find anything on the Crush there.
So where are we heading, oh fearless leader? You ask, amused to see how amped up Jenny gets when she enters secret agent mode.
The Complex's control room is fully staffed and we're at an official filmed event, so we have to get creative. There's only one option I can think of that we can access undetected, Noel starts making her way upstairs, and that's Rexford's private computer.
Great. You say, oh god, the hell else are on it.
Oh.
Alright. Okay. You say, as you need to give Rexford, the executive producer, judge, and future CEO, another reason to hate you.
Captain Hammer, I know helping me with this hurts your chances in a slew of ways, Noel says. It really means a lot. Thank you. You're about to respond, but 2 camera orbs swivel to film you and Noel. Obviously, that poses a significant problem. Use my gravity infinity powers to throw the throw off the orb's flight simulators. Power cost 10. Use an energy spark to short out the camera. Power cost 2. Distract the cameras with a small explosion down the hall. Power cost 20. See if I can use my strange powered interface with electronics to short out the cameras. Power cost unknown.
Power cost 2, in my opinion.
Same.
You raise your hands at the orbs, but Noel stops you. Instead, she reaches into her utility belt, pulls out a charge capsule, which she quickly activates. It engages you and Noel in a strange bluish light, and immediately the cameras spin away, as if you weren't even there.
This will give us some time alone, Noel says, continuing to climb the stairs. Don't dilly-dally now.
5 minutes later, you stand at Rexford's door, your heart's pounding. Noel stuck you here on lookout duty, which you hate. But once you both saw how big Rexford's room was, you had no other choice. Someone needed to stand guard at the main entrance, otherwise you'd never hear anyone coming. Rexford had an entire floor of the mansion to himself. It has to be the sleekest, most tricked out living space you've ever seen. It's insane to think that you can make it onto the live show. You'll be living in this mansion too. Granted, you probably won't have an entire floor to yourself, but it'll still be pretty amazing though. Though, if you're on the running roster of the AP, you bet you'll be living in space comparable to Rexford in this very mansion. You can already imagine the destination of your form, which filled with, oh, this better be good. Oh, that's somebody else. Oh, it's Rexford. Oops. You lose your breath as you see no one other than Rexford striding down the hall towards you. Slugger. You lost yourself in that silly daydream. You didn't even see him coming. Now there's no way to roll Noel. You better think that's what you say to Rexford. I was just looking for the bathroom. I wanted to scope out where I'd be staying if I made it to live finals. I needed a break from all the cameras. I was hoping to find you, actually. Let's try to kiss his ass.
Yeah, I was hoping to find you actually.
Alright. Whatever for. Rexford asked, staring you down. I want to apologize for the one final time for everything's happened to clear the air between us. I wanted to tell you that you better treat me fairly and objective like any other contestant. I want you to know that when it comes to the show, I'll respect any wishes you might have. Oh God, I can't stop thinking about you and all the things I want to do to you.
Oh my God.
Oh fuck that. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in between the first one and the fourth one.
Yeah.
Well, the first one and the third
honestly-
one, not the fourth one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. I wasn't even considering the last one as an option. Hmm.
I'll flip a coin.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I disturb your sleep for getting a coin? I'm nowhere near. You're on my bed. I'm at my desk. Why are you even staring at me like this? All right. So, heads, the first one. Tails, the third one.
All right.
Heads. All right. Whatever you say, Captain Hammer. Rexford says, not sounding particularly moved. Just then, Rexford's eyes glaze over. You turn around and find Noel exiting the apartment. A hypno-wave wafer out of what looks like a glow stick in her hand. We are the men in black.
He'll remember whatever you said to him, but his memory will end after that, Noel says. I was never here, thanks to this little gem.
Damn, the DRPR really hooked you up. Is there anything you don't have in your arsenal?
A schlongy dog, Noel says, brushing by you.
A
Now
packer.
let's get right. Now let's get back to the party before anyone figures out what we're missing.
Hey, you said, rushing to catch up. Did you get what you need?
I got something, but we can't talk about it here. I'll fill you in later.
As much as you're dying to hear what Noel has dug up, you know she's right. There are too many cameras flying around. You have to wait to learn what Jenny found. Hours later, back in the main living room, suddenly the crowd hushes as the light dims. When you turn around, the judges have already taken the stage, joined by Colton and a dozen hero orbs. All right, everybody, time has come. We're going to commence the final selection, Colton says to no one and everyone. Let's move to the auditorium. Despite yourself, your heart catches in your throat. 30 minutes later. Alright. 100 worthy contestants were selected out of thousands to compete in the greatest hero competition of the planet. Colton says, his voice amplified through a microphone in the soundstage auditorium. These 20 brave contestants were mighty enough to beat out 80 other heroes in the semifinals, whether by successfully navigating the 3 rounds to produce a gliding key, or being singled out as a wild card by our esteemed judges. Colton looks down in the front of the audience with Rexford, Rebellion, and Damichip sit at the judges' panel, tape facing the stage. Your eyes drawn onto them, waiting from your seat from behind Colton. The contestants sit on a set of bleachers, lined up, ready to await your fates. Now we're about to find out which of these 20 contestants will move forward to the live rounds through the final selection. Judges, tell us a little about the tough decisions you've had to make. Who am I? Oh, God. God, this is a lot of voices this time. The live finalists will be chosen based on their leaderboard scores, which reflect their performance in the semifinal rounds. Redford explains. Points were assigned or deducted based on how fast the contestants advance, their strategic decisions, their heroic character, and their ability to finish with the highest power level and health. Those heroes with the highest leaderboard scores will be advancing tonight. In Rebellion, what can our heroes expect in the live finals? Colton asked Ness. In the live finals, our heroes will be assigned missions to neutralize real-world power threats to the United States. Excuse me. Rebellion says, not even bothering to pretend he isn't reading from the script placed in front of him. The hero, always the hero first. There will be eliminations until we reach our winning roster based on a combination of leaderboard scores accumulating during the challenges, a contested vote, and a public popularity vote. This way, our finalists will have to be successful and trusted in front of all to make it onto the team. I, for one, cannot wait to see how this plays out. You can read.
All right. And you have to admit it. Neither can you. No reality show has ever tested contestants so rigorously. Then again, it's important the winning roster of the American Protectorate be able to complete missions, fight threats, operate with other heroes, and secure public adoration at all at the same time. And thankfully, these are things you've proven you can handle, even in your short career. All about me.
Oh. And Damichev, how many heroes will be advancing to the live finals tonight? Colton turns to ask. Well, Colton, we have decided that out of the current 20 contestants, 13 will be the highest leaderboard scores will be selected to advance to the finals. And that means 7 heroes sitting on this stage will be eliminated in a matter of minutes. Colton asks, turning back to the contestants leader. That's a brutal cut. Well, Colton, Damichev continues, we are looking for the best of the best.
Fair enough, you think? Looking around at the 19 other heroes gathered here, you knew you should be good enough to beat 7 of them. Slugger, you're good enough to beat all of them if that's what it's going to take. Wow! Narcissistic.
Yeah, I gotta check that girl. There you go. Well then, let's get to it, shall we? Colton says, causing the audience in the auditorium to erupt with applause. You dig your fingertips into your thighs, forcing yourself to stop shaking. It's been quite a journey already getting here, and you can't imagine what awaits you if you make it to do the finals. And can only hope Jenny and some of the right heroes make it alongside with you. We will be revealing the advancing contestants on this leaderboard, Colton says, turning to face a giant hollow screen with the numbers selected 1 through 13. With blank spaces for hero names. Let's just get right down to it, shall we? It's time to reveal the contestants for our final 13, the hero who's got the highest of the semifinals. You crane your neck to see the screen as she's watching as the first name rolls into view. Inherit leaderboard 95. You can read.
All right. You watch as Inherit leaps to his feet and waves at the crowd, smiling smugly. He doesn't seem to have any doubts about advancing. Inherit crosses the stage, shaking Colton's hand and thanking the judges before moving backstage. Before the filming of the final selection began, you were prepared by a team of producers led by Gigi. You were told that soon as the results were revealed, you were to step off stage to begin filming reaction interview packages. So as Inherent disappears backstage, you know he's now in the hands of a dozen producers asking him how he feels. You try to prepare your own responses. You just pray that they're going to be elated ones. How do you feel about Inherent making it into the final 13? Terrible?
Okay, so I'm going to say this first before we make a choice. Inherent is the non-power hero and the spokesperson of the Meek, the groups who are against the anti-powers.
Oh, well that makes it difficult.
Yep. I like the first one. Terrible. He's a bigot who stands for everything I think is wrong.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
You turn back to the screen, watching the second leaderboard's position filled by Fumble. As Fumble follows Inheritance lead, you assume Stage Show can't be too far behind. Colton gears up for the third spot, which is filled by Stage Show. Okay.
Stage Show.
You consider Fumble and Stage Show both advanced by working together. This isn't surprising. You also can't help but notice 3 of the most famous heroes were the first to advance. How do you feel about them? Terrible. Fumble and Stage Show Fumble and Stage Show are famed whores. Zach, really? Who don't deserve to be here. Great. Fumble and Stage Show are phonies who will be very easy to take down. I have no strong opinion, one way or another. I would be honest, I'm with the terrible as well. If you're only here for the fame.
They really are only here for the fame, true.
Alright, you can think to yourself as the next spots get filled. It's about time that your name was called. Jury! Slugger, 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 slugger. How do you feel about your biggest rival making it? Terrible. I never to trust and vent him. Great. I can't wait to wipe the floor with Jury. Maybe I can find a way to finally do some damage to Mayor Vincent's presidential campaign through Jury.
Kind of want to do the last.
I mean, we can.
But also terrible. I mean...
I think I'm more great, because just face to the ground.
True.
So, great.
Great.
Now that Jury's been called, you start to lose your patience. You look around, there are 16 heroes on the bleachers and 9 spots left. You think about your odds as the next finalist is revealed. Black Magic! Your boyfriend made it through, which can only mean good things, assuming you make it through too. That's also 5 for 5 when it comes to the most famous heroes here. The 6th contestant is posted, you can only hope you're going to be included into that ranks. The Crush! Having a villain infamous as the Crush makes you nervous for more reasons than you count. How do you feel? This goes a long ways towards legitimizing Jenny's investigation. Terrible. The Crush is the most terrifying power individuals. Great. At least there'll be another Infinity portrayed as more unlikable than me on the show. Maybe the Crush will have something to say about my parents in the Devoid.
I think legitimizing Jenny's investigation.
I'm with parents.
Well, we can go with parents.
Yeah.
All right.
The passes as you what?
Go ahead.
All right. But that thought passes as you realize there are now 14 heroes remaining, 7 to fill, 50-50 shots. The bear stands up. Stands up. His massive frame shakes the entire stage, but you're too distracted by the fact that neither you or Jenny have made it through yet. You can't imagine having to continue this experience without her, or even worse, having her continue without you. You look over annoyed and also notice that none of the wild cards have advanced to the final 13 either. Summit! Great. That's 2 breeds of fervent anti-powered heroes that have made it through. How do you feel? Terrible. I know someone has it out for me, so I better watch my back. Great. This will give me an opportunity to show Summit and the entire nation how wrong he is about me. Assuming I move on, I have no strong opinion either way. I would say great, so we can prove him wrong.
Yeah.
This time you look over at Noel and she's looking directly at you. Even though you can't see her face with the black plastic, you know exactly what she's thinking. This is not good. Your pulse picks up once again as the Ninth Theta board place is announced. Noel! A wave of relief runs through you as you see Noel stand. Thank Slugger, she's made it through. But a wave of despair hits you. What if you don't make it through to join her in the final 13? That thought shakes you to the core, especially as you look around the thinning crowds of the bleachers. You sit there with Tyrion Rain, Mac Girl, Caper, Scoundrel, Galaxia, C, Johnny Biscotti, The Wick, Wintry, and Lucky. 11 very promising heroes, all hoping to claim one of the 4 remaining spots. Captain Hammer!
Yay! Here we are!
For a moment, the sound drowns out as the room, and all you can think is, you did it. You scored high enough to be the 10th member of the final 13. And considering your leaderboard score could have been as high as 100 or as low as a 0, you're just happy to be advancing at all. This particular mission, because it seemed pre-existing grading, you could have scored as high as 80. Wow.
Wow.
As you walk across the stage, you can feel it. Your life is never going to be the same. 30 minutes later. Why did they make it? You just endure through a grueling session of interviews, and you hit before the final 13 photo shoots begin. Since you missed the rest of the final selection, you were provided with a list of the remaining finals. Who do you feel most strongly about? Scoundrel, Wintry, or Mac Girl? Mac Girl, because we saved her.
Yeah, Mac Girl.
One way or another, it'll be good for you to have an amateur like Matt Girl in the Final 13. But then your eyes catches something at the bottom of the list. Judges save number 14, Lucky. For whatever reasons, the judges keep saving Lucky, who was a wild card as well. They certainly must see something special in him. Something you're a bit afraid of to admit yourself. It might be a dangerous thing living and working with someone as cute as Lucky.
Well, I know I'm cute, thanks.
But at any rate, it means that the live finals will now feature 14 finalists, and you just wonder how many of them will make it to the winning roster. Alright. You're looking for the names of the 6 eliminated, all who must already be filming exit interviews right now. You can't imagine what it'd be like to be one of them, to have your dreams blown apart like this making far. You feel the most for Galaxia, Tanya Rain, Sheath, The Wick, Keeper, or Johnny Biscotti.
Galaxia.
Of course. Galaxia is one of the nation's most respected and fastest riding heroes. Being eliminated here must be a very bitter pill to swallow. You can only hope you won't face the same embarrassment someday.
Honestly.
Alright, you can read.
Leaning your head back against the wall, you try to soak this moment in. This is huge. You're one of the 14 heroes who are about to be launched into an unparalleled level of fame. You can only hope you're ready for what lies ahead. Chances are your entire life is about to change in ways you can't even imagine. And, as was evidenced by tonight's cuts, you know it can all be taken away from you as quickly as it has been given. So you had better rise to the occasion. But for right now, you try to soak in the happiness because your dreams are actually coming true in real life. Breaking news from New York City. The sound of a 3V being turned on somewhere backstage pulls you back into reality. You stand to find a group of producers and crew members standing around a 3V set where Sherry Saw is holographically projected before you. We've just received word that the Millennia City-based powered terrorist cell known as the Infra Order has launched another attack, this time in New York City. Reports are still coming in, but we're receiving images right as... Wait, that can't be. Oh my god. As the color drains from Sherry's face, suddenly the screen shifts to an aerial footage of above the Upper West Side of Manhattan, where George Washington Bridge stretches across the Hudson River, clogged with rush hour traffic. Everything appears to be normal until you see something that makes your stomach drop to the floor. Without warning, the bridge begins to crumble down into the river, a mass of snapping cables and tumbling headlights, and you find it hard to breathe.
Part 2. Step and repeat. Okay. I gotta redo Lucky's voice. I gotta do another southern accent for him.
What, can't I do the southern accent? I mean, I am Lucky. No, I mean, you are good at the southern accent.
I am good. Do I have something on my face? See, it's not as long as southern drawn as Black Magic's can be. It's a, do I have something on my face?
It's kind of cute. It is.
Lucky, they kind of don't sound like that in real life. Lucky says, smirking at you from behind a newspaper. You snap your head, trying not to turn red. You didn't mean to stare, but he just looks so familiar.
I'm sorry, but have we met before?
I was wondering when you get around to that. You and Lucky are You can go. Go, do.
You and Lucky are stationed on the lookout for your first Hero Project real-world mission, sitting outside a bodega near Manhattan 42nd Street. Getting to be in New York would be much more exciting if you weren't forced to stay in this corner, dressed in civilian clothes over your costume to appear anonymous.
You're lucky I'm not offending you forgot me. Lucky says, traces of his southern accent slipping through. You're about to go on, but instead glances up at a pigeon sitting on a nearby power line. You both know those are actually camera orbs disguised for the occasion.
It's fine, you say, looking over at Lucky's maskless face. Neither of us are doing the secret identity thing, right?
Lucky nods, looking distracted, which is understandable. Then suddenly, GG chips in your earpiece, connecting you to the producers and the judges of the music show. Definitely, do remember not to make eye contact with or refer to our pigeonish friends, he says. Many thanks. You look at Lucky and he grins. Looks like we're already getting ourselves into some trouble.
Smiling back, your heart skips a beat. Something about Lucky is so damn charming. Oh my god, are we gonna cheat on our boyfriend with another southern accent? What?
Anyway,
oh my
remember
god.
Little Big Hero Camp? The moment Lucky says this, your mind flashes away to your sleepaway camp, which was for kids who wanted to be heroes when they grew up. You went there every summer before your parents were in prison. When your favorite place was set on a rustic lakeside campground, a country club estate, a satellite complex orbiting Earth, a college campus, or an island resort in the Bahamas. Okay, here's the thing. When you say to me, sleepaway camp, rustic lakeside campground, let's be real.
I mean, yeah.
Alright. But that's...
Wet hot American summer, this shit.
Fuck it. But that's not the only thing that pops in your mind. Immediately, you remember Little Big Hero was the place where you met your biggest childhood crush. Do we want to pick our own name or use the same names? Let me list. I want to use Dorian as a name.
Dorian?
Yeah.
Why?
That's my husband in Dragon Age.
Of course. Of course.
Lucky's not female, and I'm sitting here demanding for Josephine.
Well, I mean, fair enough.
So Dorian?
We can do Dorian. You're gonna have to tell me how to spell it.
Dorian.
I-N, okay.
Yeah. Dorian Smith. You were head over heels for Dorian from the moment you saw him. Athletic, funny, smart, friendly. He was the coolest kid in the camp, despite having to be there on full scholarship. Ah, I just hurt myself a little. Ow. Probably should have done that, but I did it. Oh well.
Ow. Don't do that.
Dorian's single mother couldn't afford to send him, the oldest of 6 kids, to the ritzy camp. Even though Dorian wasn't one of the rich kids like the rest of you, he was still friends with everyone. He had this personality that just transcended all the adolescent social nonsense. It probably didn't hurt that he was very, very cute. You remember lying in your bunk for weeks, trying to figure out ways to hang out with Dorian alone. And then it happened. Out of nowhere, Dorian asked you to the end of the summer dance as his date. It was your first time you've ever met anyone you can relate to. There weren't many other gay kids at Little Big Hero at the time. There was just something about Dorian. He was so sure of himself. That dance with Dorian was one of the best nights of your life, especially since it ended with your very first kiss.
Can I just point out how amazing it is that our character's very first kiss was with none other than Lucky. Come on, guys. Come on. It's like this game was made for me.
But it was later that same year your parents were sent to the Devoid. Once you moved to the Eastern Fringes, Grandma couldn't afford to send you back to Little Big Hero. So that summer was the last time you ever saw Dorian. Until now.
Dorian? You blurt out?
Hey, aren't we supposed to be staying a little incognito here? Lucky says. But it's good to see you two again, Lip.
You can hardly believe it. Dorian looks exactly like he used to, though. Now he wears a tight red costume, showing off a very grown-up body. You should have recognized him earlier, but there's a lot from your lost life that just became too painful to dwell on after a while. But now it makes total sense why you were so drawn to Lucky and why you find him so attractive. You have a million questions for Dorian, but you first decide that you want to flirt with Lucky, keep things friendly and professional, keep my distance. I would fall for Lucky again in a second if I let myself. I don't think I'm interested in Lucky anymore. Be respectful of my boyfriend, Black Magic.
Who does not want to be open about our relationship.
That's true. He does.
I do not like being in the closet. But I'm gonna be honest. I fucking love Lucky. Like, oh my god, he's such a precious character. So much.
Is he a precious baby?
He is a precious bean.
I love him. I love him.
Let's flirt with him. You want to flirt with him, don't you?
Yes.
All right, flirt.
Yes. You just hope Black Magic doesn't see this particular bit of flirtage. I just said flirtage.
Okay. I just got a message from Will.
Yes.
I watched the Babadook and oh dear God, I'm not sleeping tonight.
Oh my god.
It was
Okay,
on my
combo.
chat.
Poor Nora.
Oh shit! I wasn't thinking. I feel so bad when I do that because I just.
It's okay. Like,
Well, I haven't.
I mean,
I have to associate Nora with her username, and it automatically my mind went straight to that name.
yeah.
Yeah, when you have to connect things, it's really, really hard.
It can take a little while, and
Yeah, and I'm usually good
Trust
with
me.
this type of stuff right away, and I fucked up horribly, and I'm so sorry, Nora. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I'm so sorry. I feel better. Nora, just don't feel bad. My family's still getting used to it.
Aw.
Bless you.
Bless you, Nora.
Alright. Let's go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just hope that Black Magic doesn't see this particular bit of footage, not flirtage. As I incorrectly said earlier, though it's the same thing.
Flirtage.
Flirtage. You reach out and put your hand on Lucky's knee, then look right into his eyes. I can't believe it's really you. Lucky smiles back at you, but shifts his knee out from under your grip.
I have to admit, I've been following your story, Lucky says. I wanted to reach out, but I never knew quite what to say. I knew it must have been hard. Must have been when it must have been like you. There really isn't anything to say, is there?
You watch as Lucky's face falls, and you remember that his birth mother died while having him. Lucky was raised by his second mom, who was married to his birth mother. Still.
Gabies!
Yes!
Gaby!
Gaby! Still, Lucky knows exactly what it's like to lose a parent. You and Lucky make eye contact, and you feel warm inside. Like, somehow, despite all the years apart, Dorian has been your best friend forever.
Hey, do you want Nora in the stream?
Sure.
Nora, get in the stream! Get in there! Get it! Get it! Get it! No, Dorian's not going to be our best friend. He's going to be our boyfriend.
He gonna be our boyfriend.
I have never played this game where I kept Black Magic as my lover. Never.
Does he just not, like, hold out?
No, it's where I personally don't like is someone being, oh, we gotta keep the relationship hush hush. Because I've been in a relationship like that. I hated it. I couldn't be open. I mean, it's
yeah,
really, really hard. I mean, yeah, I want to flirt with him in the first game, but then I'm like, oh, wait. It's kind of a dick in this one. Hi, Nora.
Oh.
Bye, Nora.
Hi, bye.
Hello.
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 There she
Hey.
is.
Yes,
Alright,
I'm here.
we can tell. Alright, let's continue on.
Let me close the stream so I'm not hearing myself twice.
You can just
Ah.
mute it and let me keep my views.
I'm currently on my phone.
Ah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I don't have Discord on at my father's.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
let's see.
We gotta take turns on this one as little fanboys. And girls. And people.
Holy slugger, that's Captain Hammer! A pedestrian shouts, pointing you out to her friend.
And you're Lucky from the Hero Project. Oh my god, I can feel it right now. We're the hugest fans. Other women. Two women suddenly run up to you and Lucky shake with excitement.
The Hero Project is my favorite show, and
What's Black Magic like is...
I have to call my...
What are you doing in the city? As the women...
Oh.
As the women ramble over each other, you turn to Lucky. He looks absolutely stunned. You've gotten used to the occasional fan recognition by now, but you can tell this is brand new for Lucky. He blinks, just totally overwhelmed. Remove yourselves. You've been compromised. You hear Rebellion's voice through the earpiece from Mission Control. Knowing Lucky has time, you stand up.
I'm afraid we have to...
Before you can finish, a group of teenagers emerge from a near subway exit. One of them notices the commotion and immediately recognizes you. Hey! They're on the Hero Project! The next
thing... Damn it, sorry.
Just read.
The next thing you know, a crowd begins to form around you. Growing larger as people stream out of busy rush hour of the busy rush hour subway.
Autograph.
So hot.
Prodigal. What does it? I think this one works with two people doing it. You can't quite grasp what's happening, but as the crowd swarms you, you've been sequestered for the week, making the final 14. So this is your first time in public since the show aired. This makes this completely insane. Just how famous are you now? Get out of here now! Get to your chopper! I just realized there's probably a reference on two of you. You don't know.
Yeah, I'm not,
It's a Schwarzenegger thing.
Why did I understood the reference?
Okay. Nora got me covered.
I was like, why are you going Schwarzenegger on us?
Well, because the Rebellion, I do that weird Russian accent. Rebellion shouts through your earpiece. You look over at Lucky, he just smiles ear to ear, completely dumbstruck by the strangers fawning over him.
Aww.
See, like I said, he's a precious buddy. He's a precious bean.
Sorry, folks. Duty calls, you announce as you grab Lucky and pull him close. Sorry. Once you have a tight grip, you lift off the ground and climb through the air.
I'm pretty
As
sure
you
that
hover
tight grip
above
wants
the-
to be somewhere else.
As you hover above the crowd, you can feel Lucky's warm body pressed against your own. His hot breath on your neck. It sends a wave of chills through you.
That's fuck. Couldn't you just use your gravity powers to lift me? Lucky says as you take off across the street. You blush, but that quickly fades through and an explosion booms through the air from several blocks away. You feel Lucky tense up and your nerves light up. Get to the token... Fuck, I was going Schwarzenegger. Get to the token point, no! Rebellion screams in your ear. We are a go! 2 hours later.
2 hours later. Earlier. You sit strapped into your chair in the Hero Project transport, which is one of the finest luxury hover jets money can buy. Trying your best to fight the nausea rumbling through your stomach. You close your eyes and swallow hard as the judges continue their brief. Our joint agency intelligence suggests that Kulik's next attack will be focused as on one of Manhattan's major underground tunnels, That bleh.
The
Dimitri.
blood, the blood, the blood.
The blah, the blah, the blah. That's you.
Hmm?
That the next part's you.
I just ate like some gummy worms as that happened.
Well, you had to be rebellion. I'm sorry.
Do you want to do dummy chip?
I just did dummy chip.
Oh. Not paying
I can do
attention because
dummy
of the
chip
gummies.
again.
I was chewing gummies!
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
Duh. My cat is just staring at me now. So for your first Hero Project real world mission, we're deploying you to the 2 teams to prevent Kulik's attack, Rebellion says. Remember, the American Progressive will be a confederation of solo heroes working together as a team to face big threats. So now this is the model we are using for today's mission.
You look at the panel of judges displayed holographically from the mission control room at the Hero Project HQ, and are in awe that you're part of such an important operation. After Kulik's bridge attack last week, the Infra Order was marked as one of the highest national security threats. As horrible as Kulik's MC commuter train attacks were, they were fairly run-of-the-mill for a major-powered city. These attacks in no way hinted the level of power or planning necessary for his NYC attacks. The authorities still working on to figure out how Kulik pulled off a terrorist strike of that magnitude. To face and demonstrate exactly why a team like the American Protectorate is necessary, the government tasked the finalists of the Hero Project with stopping this threat. Hopefully, very public solution to the problem, and one that you can tell Rexford practically salivating. He couldn't have cooked up a bigger or better set of missions for his fledgling show if he tried. How do you feel about being involved in such a high profile mission? I'm sorry. I'm just upset that I can't speak properly today.
No speaking for you.
No speaking for me. It's exactly the level of hero work I was born to handle. The pressure is almost too much. It's a scary mission. Scary. But the publicity surrounding it is insanely good. I'm excited to be on the show no matter what the mission might be. I can't wait to work with the other hero finalists. Lucky. I can't wait to show everyone that I'm the only true star here. And fuck Lucky. What?
You sound like you got a cough there.
I know, it's really bad. Good thing I got some nice lavender tea.
Odd question. How does lavender tea taste?
It's delicious. It's so good. I'm always a slut for lavender.
So, can I change my name to Lavender?
If you want me to be a slut for you.
I personally prefer my tea green. It's also really good for you health-wise.
I prefer the black tea with honey or green tea with lemon.
Green tea with lemon and honey is pretty good.
Ooh, yeah. That is good.
Mm-hmm.
Blueberry green tea is one of my favorites. Indigo.
Alright. So. I can't wait to work with the other heroes.
Yeah. Especially.
Okay.
Let's see, that's you.
Hold on. What?
What?
Yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna put up my bathroom thing, even though I'm not going to the bathroom. Bathroom.
Bathroom.
Ow. Ow.
Careful.
Do not eat my vomit. Go. Hold on,
So how are you doing on this fine evening, Lucky?
I am alive, so that's a plus,
Be fair, you woke up super late, so it's like you are alive.
at least. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed that I took this really like high quality medicine that's supposed to have like huge side effects, but it's supposed to work super well and be like a miracle drug. And my doctor said like to call him if I have more than like headaches if I have headaches more than once a week. And I'm just like, I can't imagine having a life without headaches every single day, and I still have headaches every single day. And so it's like this miracle drug that was supposed to fix.
Are we talking about weed?
No, we were just talking about migraine medicine and how I think I may have incurable migraines, and it sucks. So
It's always a possibility. For something like that. I'm actually gonna make a thing saying, "Excuse me while I take my dogs out."
Sadly, there's
Nice.
no thing in this world called a miracle drug. It's only the strength and the potency of what they can do.
Yep.
Yup.
And how much will force you have to.
Yes, that's purely why it's like my headache medicine. They can only give me 9 pills at a time.
Is it bad? I wish I had my Nerf gun and I could shoot my cat.
Don't shoot your kitties.
Okay, so
kitty.
Unless it was the kitty that was trying to take my steak tonight.
Aww.
Yes,
I
father
don't
made
like
the
steak, so I
It
would
was
never have
very
minded.
good. It was a very good steak, though.
Well, I'm glad it was a good steak.
Yes, I
Excuse
ate
me.
quite a lot of steak today. It's like food is good.
oh, excuse me.
I'm only wishing I didn't suggest to watch The Babadook tonight. We were originally going to watch Sharknado.
And then you decided Babadook would be a better choice?
They didn't have Sharknado.
They being...
Netflix at the moment. Netflix wasn't
Netflix
working
has
properly.
Babadook?
Yeah,
Yes.
the whole thing about like the Babadook being a LGBT icon is because of Netflix.
Huh.
Because they accidentally put the Babadook in the LGBT section.
Nice.
And I was laughing as I was watching everyone potentially be murdered and the main character basically snap the neck of a dog.
Oh no, don't laugh at that,
Don't.
puppy.
I was laughing at the fact that this was put into the LGBT section.
Yeah, we don't laugh at doggies getting their neck snapped.
I don't laugh at that. I was laughing at the fact that this was put into the LGBT section. It's honestly a very sad movie.
Yeah, because the Babadook represents the person's depression.
Yes, the grief and depression of this. It's incredibly sad, but it's worth watching.
Yeah, you're talking to the person who has anxiety problems.
Anxiety, and depression.
Save.
I have a major depressive disorder. Runs in the family. It's great.
Alright. Alright.
Not as bad as my uncle, Lucky. For me. Right, that is my name, I suppose. But
You sure that's not the dude we're trying to fuck?
I mean, who knows? Maybe I am the dude that we're trying to fuck. You don't know that. I don't know anything.
There you go.
You never know.
I just made a sign like taking doggos out. This is not my doggo. He a cute doggo.
Cute
So,
doggo.
I will be back in a minute to make sure they're not eating puke and to bring them in.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Sorry if you can hear Overwatch in the background. I kind of don't have much to do at the moment.
You're good. No judgment
Yeah.
here, my dude. Oh, I'm sorry. I call everyone dude. I don't mean it gendered
It's perfectly
wise.
fine.
It's just a...
My brother calls everyone man a dude, and he means it in a sense of like, hey,
Yeah, just like
non. It's like
yeah, in a non-gendered way.
non-gendered way. That's what I was trying to say.
Gender neutral. Yeah.
Gender neutral. Reinhardt, you're not going to pin this tiny Korean girl.
Yeah, like my friends and I call each other bro in a gender neutral way. It's kind of funny because that was an old joke we had because of those old bro jokes where it was just like,
God.
you know those like bro jokes?
Yes.
Bro jokes?
The bro jokes?
Dude, I'm giving you a bro job.
Have you heard of Broanoke?
Bro note. Oh my god. I like my
I'm
favorite.
Not sorry for that.
My favorite still is let's see, what is it? It's bro. Yeah, bro. If you were a fruit, you would be a fine apple. Bro. No homo though. Yeah, bro. I get you, bro.
I
Just
don't get it.
fucking love those jokes. It's where it's just the concept of two guys like hitting on each other, but because they're like
homo.
bros, it's no homo. Yeah.
Ah.
So they're like, bro, yeah, bro. And then they say something to hit on each other and they're just like, bro. But, you know, they're saying bro, so it's totally not homo. And then we brought Craig in, and I like, anytime I see a Tumblr post about Craig, I always have to like go to Brendan because literally, like, Brendan and I basically clung to the bro joke meme, like, for life. Ever since we found it. And then when the whole like Craig thing happened with the Dream Daddy, I'm like, any like dad son of Craig interaction is us. And Brendan's like, yeah.
But still, the
It
best
is.
one is, dude, I'm giving you a bro job.
Bro.
Remember?
I love that. Bro, I'm giving you a bro job.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
I have barely heard any of these bro jokes you speak of.
Mm. There you go. I'll use this actual picture of my doggy. Because I want to use a picture of a dog for the thing. That's one of my dogs.
Dog.
Dog. So I'm going to
I
make it.
miss my puppers.
The sad thing is, when did I take this picture? Oh, yeah, I took this picture last year. Before my hormones. And I can't find the hoodie I am wearing in this picture too, which pisses me off because it was one of my favorite, not hoodies, my favorite beanies.
Aw.
And I can't find it. Think probably someone tried to take it and throw it away, and I'm just like, no.
It's like, no, you're not allowed.
It was a black beanie.
Ooh.
I have nothing for you, Eugene.
Is it bad whenever I hear the name Eugene, I think of Dexter's Laboratory?
One of the cats was named after my grandfather.
Oh.
I know this story.
We will start this again in a second. I just want to make this real quick. This thing real quick. There you go. That works. Apply. Save my computer. Save to my computer. Save. Yes. Leave. OBS. Properties. There we go. It looks like an album cover, the way it looks.
It does look like an album cover.
Was
Also,
that...
Nerd, does the watermark work for you?
Yes. I just have to move it up to the top, which is fine. Because where my thingy is black, I can't really do much. So. But. Alright, back to the game. Lucky you can read because I have a high chew in my mouth.
Alright.
Oh, wait, that is me. Hold on. Totally forgot Rebellion talks.
Right, he does that sometimes.
We hope you all study the files on the Infra Order in preparation for the strike, Rebellion says. And you have to resist the urge to laugh because he makes it sound like you have a choice. Gigi hovers over your shoulder for an hour. Hovered over your shoulder for an hour last night, while he forced you to review the files on the Infra Order 3 times. Now you can read.
You could practically recite the information by heart, so you think back to the basic information here, knowing Gigi made you save the full Infra Order rundown in the show stats screen on your meat chip, just in case. Kulik, Speedy, Smither, Little Jagged, Clef, or I've got this information down, Pat.
Let's go over them. Kulik.
Kulik. Alias, Kulik. Identity, unknown. City of operation, Millennia City, California, New York City, New York. Background, little is known about the origins of this powered terrorist, even after his recent bi-coastal attacks. It is assumed he was once a member of an Eastern Fringes anti-gang called the Primals, but this information remains unconfirmed.
Speedy!
Alias, Speedy. Identity, Kyle Woodhull. I thought for a minute it was Woodbull, and I was like, very interesting. City of operation, Millennia City, California. Background, born and raised in the eastern fringes of Millennia City, Speedy joined an anti-gang known as the Primals as a teenager, a gang which was known to be a formal crime lord Smithers' favorite. Smither, oh. Alias, Smither. Identity, Jackson Smither. City of operation, Millennia City, California. Background, once known as the infamous crime lord of Millennia City's Splice Circle, Smither was thought to be dead after an attack by the villain known as Prodigal as part of her elaborate scheme involving the powered hero Captain Hammer. It is widely believed that Smither, in fact, surviving Prodigal's attack, resurfaced to murder Madame Bice, his Splice successor, and subsequently joined the Infra Order, though this remains unconfirmed. Little Jagged. Alias, Little Jagged or Little J. Identity, Litany Lohan. Lone.
That sounds like it's supposed to be Litany Lohan.
Lohan.
Yeah, if you read the background.
Oh my.
But Lindsay Lohan has done great for herself recently, so.
True. The city of operation, New York City, New York. Background, formerly a well-known model and a society it girl, Litany experienced a public fall from grace during her battle with cocaine and alcohol addiction. Clef. Alias, Clef. Identity, Spence Spencer. City operation, London, England. Let's see. Background. Formerly a world-famous concert musician, Clef became a well-known serial killer at the top of England's most wanted list, having committed a spree of murders targeting single men.
Right. Got this information
I've got all
down
this
pat.
information down, Pat.
Right.
It took you several minutes to get over the fact that Smither appears to be alive and well. Technically, it was Prodigal who was responsible for his near-death experience, but you doubt a criminal like Smither is sophisticated enough to differentiate. He now ranks at the top of your most dangerous enemies list. For sure, especially since he has decided to move beyond petty crime to take on a terrorist agenda. I can't remember what gender Fumble is.
Hit
What?
is a boy.
Oh, okay. How will eliminations work? My general male voice. Fumble interrupts from across the transport. Hold on, a producer says from near the cockpit. We hit a bump. Fumble, can you repeat that sound? Sure, Fumble says, clearing his throat. How will eliminations work?
Your leaderboard scores have been reset, and we the judges will be calculating a brand new leaderboard score through the mission. Redford says, your scores will be factored heavily into this elimination, as you can be reviewing the official elimination rules which have been uploaded to your meat chips. Take a second to read the elimination rule page quickly, knowing it has also been stored in your meat chip show stats screen if you ever need a refresher.
The Hero Project Leaderboard Elimination Rule. The judges will assign individual leaderboard scores to each finalist based on their mission performance. Finalists will be broken into 2 teams for each mission. The team with the highest combined leaderboard score will win immunity and be safe from all eliminations for that week. Directly after the mission, the finalist with the lowest leaderboard score on the losing team will be eliminated. There will also be a contestant vote later that week. The voting rules will be posted after the mission. Don't ask me why the British accent that just came out of nowhere.
Wait, what?
What?
What did you say?
I said, don't ask me why the British accent that just came out of nowhere. Once finished, you look around the hangar at the Team 2's roster. Fumble, Stage Show, Lucky, Mock Girl, Wintry, Scoundrel, and you. You've been tasked with patrolling Midtown Tunnel, while the other 7 finalists on Team 1 will be patrolling the Lincoln Tunnel. You're all also tasked with individual solo missions until it becomes necessary for you to work together as a team.
Alright.
I don't know.
The judges-
Yeah, that's Rebellion.
Yes, the judges will be monitoring and commanding this operation for mission control. Rebellion says with the edge on his voice. Obviously, he isn't thrilled about being neglected to the judges' bench for such a high-profile mission. But who would like to volunteer as Team 2's field captain? My second in command for this mission. Everyone looks around the hangar. You can already tell that Fumble is going to volunteer. What do you think? Being captain is... Oh, I gotta do holiday. Being captain is like... It will be hella high risk and high reward. Meet Chip How Lose appears operating on the warning system. You can rack up the highest leader scores as Cap, but you can also jank it up and score the lowest. I wouldn't volunteer because of where you can fuck up so bad.
Okay, I will take... Yeah, I will take your advice on that. I don't volunteer.
Yeah.
I volunteer, Fumble says, raising his hand.
Does anyone on the team opposed to Fumble's bid as for field captain? Rebellion asks. You look around. Most of the heroes on this team are amateurs, so it makes sense they wouldn't want to stick their necks out quite yet. Great, Rebellion says. You are all to follow orders directed from Mission Controller, but Fumble is the official field captain in all other situations, so defer to his leadership. Best of luck, heroes. Rebellion says, signing off. Now protect our proud nation. As the screen cuts off, you breathe a little easier, even though the camera orbs still film you from all sides. You notice the cameras are starting to fade into the background to you. I thought that is scary, as it is relieving. You see Scoundrel grooming her feathers next to you. You've been meaning to talk to her ever since you both made the Final 14. You even stopped by her room in the contestant mansion, which is more like a Twiggy nest than an actual room. But she wasn't there. But now it looks like you have your chance to chat with your fellow fringe relevant. Bond over the Easter fringes. Tell Scoundrel I'm happy to look out for her. Ask Scoundrel why she's here at the project. Make a Thanksgiving joke to break the ice. Make fun of Scoundrel. Or apologize for getting in her way in the semifinals. I wouldn't make a joke about her on Thanksgiving. I mean, like, wow.
Yeah, let's not be that kind of person.
Mm-mm.
I'd say we bond over the Eastern fringes, because that sounds like a good
Alright.
starting point.
I'll let you make her voice.
Okay.
So, Scoundrel, where are you from in the fringes, you ask?
None of your slugging business, Scoundrel says. You never belonged there in the first place, so don't pretend like we're the same.
You have a lot to say about that, but arguing with Scoundrel won't get you anywhere. Funny, I'm sure people will say the same about you being here. You say, good thing I don't agree.
Scoundrel doesn't look at you. She doesn't scream at you either. Progress!
2 hours later! Oh. With Lucky in your arms, you rush towards the explosion, which came from the entrance to the Midtown Tunnel. When you arrive, what you see is your blood run cold. The entrance to the tunnel has caved in, blocked with rubble from an explosion. Your mind immediately flashes to all those cars and buses now trapped inside, filled with passengers. Over there! Lucky yells, pointing towards the rest of the team too, gathering on a ramp near the entrance. Military personnel and the NYPD have already surged onto the scene, clearing the area of pedestrians as quickly as possible so you can do your job. They're also there to clear the area of other heroes and serve as backup. The government really wants the Hero Project to succeed, but they're not taking any chances if you fail either. You fly towards the assembling of heroes, such as Mac Girl flashes to the ground holding Wintry, landing from a super fast flight. Stage Show and Scoundrel have already huddled around Fumble waiting orders. Kolik and the Alpha Order are attacking the Midtown tunnels. Rebellion reports to your ears, right on cue. They've collapsed the Manhattan entrance, and we believe they plan to flood the tunnel after collapsing the Queen's entrance. Team 1 is en route, but it's up to Team 2 to stop Kolik from flooding the tunnels. Heroes, take Kolik out and bring these terrorists in. You experience a sudden flash of fear. Despite yourself, you're about to go against a charade of world-class power terrorists, one who nearly killed you on your first mission as a hero. He seemed unbeatable then, and now he's not even the one in charge. He's a lackey. But then you check yourself because you're not the same hero as you were back then either. You've been to hell and back, and now's your chance to prove yourself you're world class too. Once Rebellion cuts out, all the heroes turn to look at Fumble. The first order of business will be figuring out how to get to the entrance teams across the river to stop Kolik from collapsing the other entrance to take him down.
Listen up, team. We
gotta we have to open up the side of the tunnel. Lucky blurts out. It'll only take us a minute. Then we can go after Kolik.
But Rebellion's orders were to.
If we were to open up, we will save lives no matter what. We have to now. Your mind begins to race. Lucky has a point. Those trapped people deserve a fighting chance to make it out before the tunnel starts flooding. And you might be able to stop that from happening in the first place if you find Kolek. That's quite the gamble. Captain Hammer, Gigi's voice suddenly comes to life in here. I think you should follow orders. Rebellion knows what he's doing. Scroundle. Oh! Yeah, it's Scroundle. Scroundle.
Oh, yeah. Screw this, Scoundrel says out of nowhere. Before anyone can stop her, wow, Scoundrel shoots towards the river and launches into the air. She can't fly very well, but she can coast long enough to make it across. You hope. Slugger. You remember what it was like on your first heroic mission, thinking you knew it all and jumping in before thinking. Magnus rushes in. You just hope Scoundrel doesn't ruin things for the rest of you, or Slugger forbid get anyone killed. Now, I'm going to bed before either of you get us killed, or worse,
expelled!
Sorry,
Yes,
I had to say it.
I know. Yes, sir, I couldn't tell which way this is gonna go. Misha Paolu appears operating on the warning system. But let me tell you this: stick to the strategy, and don't be passive, and your props get rewards.
We're following Rebellion's orders to stop Kolek, Fumble says in his most commanding voice, ignoring Lucky and Scoundrel's insubordination. Now we have to.
Oh
yeah.
That's me. Before he can finish, Lucky turns towards the rebel. I'm saving lives. Who's with me? Within seconds, Matt Girl and Wintry both follow Lucky's towards the entrance to open it up.
Slugger, Fumble says. We're still taking down Kolek. You with us? You look from Lucky to Fumble. You've got a decision to make.
Let's be real, saving lives because it's the right thing to do.
Right. That's
I mean, in general.
honestly who we've
Yeah.
been the whole time. Yeah.
Not wasting a second, you take off after Lucky, Wintry, and Matt Girl. As you fly, you can't distinguish between Fumble cursing and the sudden burst of chatter in your earpiece. As you approach the collapsed entrance, you expect some kind of quip from Lucky, but his face is set with determination and fear. You look to Wintry and Matt Girl, who find the same exact look. You forgot this is their first big mission. Slugger, this is the biggest mission you've ever faced, too. The first one's the Heroologist warning about your, info powers. It doesn't help that the judges... Cat! Stop that! Yeet! Thank you. Play with the toy. I bought that at the convention for you today. Yes, I bought a cat toy at the con today. She's sniffing it. I'm watching her what she does with it real quick. Yes, Eloise, that's for you. Yes, it is. Stop giving me that bitchy look. Alright. Alright, it doesn't help that the judges and the production staff keep yelling in your ear to go after Kolek either. We got this team, you said, pulling out your earpiece. Let's show them what we're made of. Lucky, Wintry, and Macro all turn to you, gearing up. They're ready for this, you hope. This was Lucky's idea, so follow his lead. Use my infinite gravity powers to lift the rebel. I have a plan to use everyone's power. We're also a teamwork person, so using everybody's power is a good thing too.
Yeah, yeah, let's use everyone's powers.
Alright, I have a plan. Huddle in. Everyone go. Everyone set. Go! You watch from the streets as Lucky stands at the base of the mountain of rubble, his palms pressed together in mitts. He generates a light orange glow, prepping for one of his body quakes. Wintry, oh god. Wintry, now! He screams. Within seconds, Lucky's limbs flash in a blinding light, then explode in a burst of heat. It's so intense you have to look away. You hear a whooshing sound, then turn back to find the entranceway is clear. Lucky's explosion incinerator knocked aside to the most of the rebel. Slugger. If he can generate that kind of firepower with just his limbs, what if he detonates his entire body? And Lucky is still clothed. Damn it. Nora's just probably sitting there shaking her head like, why? Why?
Why?
Oh, I'm just sitting here like, you've got to be kidding me.
You have cat to be kidding me.
But he's
Oh,
so.
that's what I was thinking earlier today when a cat took my bag, claimed it as its own perch.
Well, he wants a purse of her own. That was a shitty ass pun. Oh well. He must have had special fabric that is resistant or reconstructs itself. Not only that, his limbs now course with excess energy, and you can swear his muscles bulge much bigger.
Mm.
I bet that's not the only thing. It appears those body quakes really do give him energy and strength powers. Moving on, you see see that in place of the rubble stands a wall of ice. Wintry is tasked with minimizing the blast radius, protecting anyone from inside the explosion with a flash freeze. Only one that has left remaining debris. One that has left remaining debris conventionally brittle. Mackerel, you're up! You shout, gearing up for some super fast flight. With Mackerel beside you, ready to launch, you shoot forward and generate a strong quake energy blast to crack Wintry's ice wall. Oh god, did I just hit next twice? I think.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. What's the first thing that reads for you?
With the entranceway now cleared.
Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. With the entranceway now clear, you rocket forward through the tunnel. Underneath you, you catch a glimpse of civilians running towards the exit safely, though they're still mostly screaming and terrified. The tunnel has turned on its emergency lighting and flashes red. The fact that you're launching through an underground tunnel that's about to flood is not lost on you either. You push down a new wave of fear as you carry in through the dark. This is when you feel a human-sized bullet shoot by you. Was that Mackerel? You're flying at top speed. She just blew you. Looks like these underdogs are packing more power than meets the eye. You can do her voice too.
Okay. I kind of want to try to do a diva voice. I'm not gonna lie.
Do it. Do it. Just
Okay.
remember this is a 16-year-old girl.
Huh?
This is a 16-year-old girl.
Diva's only like 19, so.
Sound like that tiny Korean girl you are.
The other side is collapsed too. Matt Girl says in your earpiece, having reached Queen's interest first. I only have a little bit of a line, but
Right.
I swear I can do better.
Get clear. I'll take it down. You say, kicking your speed to top notch as you approach the end of the tunnel. You need to take initiative to open up the tunnel fast as possible. Crash through the super fast while encased with my energy shield. Blast your way through as you approach. Double back to grab Lucky and Wintry to help. We have to get through this fast, though. So double backing would take too much time.
Right.
And I say crash through super fast while encased in an energy shield.
Same.
Matt Girl, go back and grab Lucky and Wintry while I open up the other entrance, you shout, hoping the others can hear you over the noise in the tunnel. Surging forward, you wrap yourself in the strongest blue energy shield you can generate, bracing yourself for impact. Within seconds, you collide with the class entrance, and it hurts like Slugger.
Shit.
Still screaming from the pain, you open your eyes to find that you've actually crashed through the rubble and made it through the tunnel. Thank Slugger. You spin to find trapped civilians streaming out, secured by federal agents surrounding the entrance. Within seconds, Matt Girl shoots out of the tunnel holding Lucky and Wintry. You can go.
Alright. Sitting next to the trio, you all look up to find other Hero Project finalists returning to shore. It looks like Team 1 arrived to assist Fumble and stage show. Kulik and the Infra Order escaped, Fumble said. Little Jagged apparently has teleportation powers that no one knew about. But I don't know who that one is. But I got this one, a voice nearly booms. You turn to find Inherit gripping Speedy, who slumps unconscious on the ground. Inherit poses, looking majestic as he can, for the pigeon cameras that flap around him. Right next to this, you spot Scoundrel's unconscious body. Speedy must have taken her down before Inherit apprehended him. And as much as that's a good thing for the mission, it's not great for your team. and you can't fight the stone of dread that drops into your stomach.
1 hour later.
You stand with Team 2 on a platform erected on top of a riverside helipad constructed by the Hero Project production staff since the mission. T1 stands on the other end of the platform with Colton in the center, reading over a script while someone puts last-minute touches on his neck makeup. After the mission wrap-up, the official debriefs, and a few interviews, you were told to gather for the first elimination, since the first final episode airs later tonight. Since you've done enough to make it... do you think you've done enough to make it to the next round of the competition?
I can
Yes.
only hope.
I can only hope.
I can only hope.
I'm here with the Hero Prod... Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
That's you.
I'm here with the Hero Project finalists after their smashing success on the first mission. Colton starts, camera orbs circling him. A large crowd of onlookers is gathered at the base of the helipad stage, many of them survivors from the tunnel who stuck around to give testimonies for the show. Although distinguishing Colic and his abominable infant order managed to escape, like the cowards they are, our finalists thwarted this attack without a single life lost. The crowd immediately bursts into cheers. Standing next to you, Matt Girl squeezes your arm. That's you.
Oh. This is the best day of my life, she whispers, just as she shares a smile with Wintry. And you would have to admit, she's not exactly wrong.
I have been also cleared to release the following information, Colton says, building in one of his trademark dramatic pauses. The infrared order terrorist known as SPD has been taken into custody. A stunning victory we all hope will lead to future intelligence on Colic's future plans. Our eyes swivel to Inherent because he is the one that's made this happen, which is rude. Rude. No, I can't say much. I burp on line too. Which is obviously a very big deal for him and his team. In this mission, all in all, this mission demonstrates that the AP will be a team capable of defending this great nation from its most heinous threats, within and without, from sea to shining sea. Once again, the audience bursts into applause, oddly roused by Colton, despite his blatant cheesiness. And on the holographic projected judges panel, Rexford looks like he might explode with pride. So, you let the applause wash over you. Getting this kind of recognition for saving lives is exactly why you chose to be a hero. And you can't imagine it gets much better than this. Wanting to share this moment, you turn to wink to Null, Lucky, Black Magic, the camera, no one. This moment's all about you. Lucky. And Lucky winks right back at you.
Yourself. Well then.
Lucky winks right back at you, a massive smile spreading across that adorable face.
Oh my god. I'm
Oh.
like fangirling so much right now.
I think there's fan art of Lucky and the hero. Of course, it's other people's heroes. Let me see.
Uh-huh.
Because the cool thing about the Hero Rises page, they share people's fan art, and I love it so much.
Oh, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Timeline photos. Oh, that's Black Magic Romance. I'm now looking for this. What the fuck is this? I'm so confused what the thing is. Okay. Oh yeah, somebody actually made fan art of like all the contestants.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm. Oh, and then the scene with Jury too. Someone did that. Let's see.
Oh buddy. Oh buddy. Oh boy.
Oh, so what's your grandma?
Does Grandma just look like a super old Poison Ivy?
No. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Cause they do a. Yes. They do like contest rounds too. Like vote for your here's a round, vote for your favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. So
That's cool.
yeah, I mean the Hero Rises online, they're really very much into the fan base. And I love it so much.
That's like a really good like way to be. It's a good vibe.
Very good vibe. That's from the sequel. Okay, it's just being weird, but hold on, let me send you and I'll put it in the group on Discord. Oh, hey, wrong thing. You don't go there. Yeah? There you go. There we go. Upload. Upload.
Upload.
Yeah. I mean, you see the person's like fan drawings of everybody in the team and what Lucky looks like. Like, but yes, yes, yes. Oh, that loveliness. All right. So let's go back to this because we're gonna keep fanboying over Lucky. Cause that's how we are. All right. However, in order to create the best team possible for our greatest nation, the competition must continue. Which means right now I am tasked with the unpleasant obligation of making our very first cut. That's right, we're about to lose one of our incredible Final 14. You feel everyone on stage tense. You have to brace yourself because no one wants to go home after a day like this. The judges have assigned individual leaderboard scores to each finalist based on their actions. During this mission, the team with the highest combined leader scores from all seven members will be our winning team and safe from elimination each week. But sadly, we will be saying goodbye to the finalists. Because Cody likes that. We'll be saying goodbye to our finals with the lowest leaderboard score on the losing team. Colton looks back at both teams, letting the drama wrap up to its maximum. Without further delay, I am going to announce the team with the highest combined leaderboard score to make it safe from elimination, and that team is Team 1! Colton screams, causing your heart to sing. That means Inherit, the Bear, Null, Jury, Black Magic, Crush, and Summit will be safe from this week. Judges a world? Rex 4 and Dami chirp to the rebellion, who start things up. Team 1 worked together flawlessly to destroy Kolik's submarine drill and Inherit's capture of Speedy to put them over the edge. Meanwhile, Team 2 disobeyed direct orders and split apart and acted on their own agendas, which is unacceptable when it comes to the kind of hero organization we are building. Hearing Rebellion's criticisms, how do you feel? I disobeyed orders, which is not a good thing now. This is unfair. Very unfair. The judges are right. I'm scared for my life in this competition. Despite this loss, I am confident I'll stay.
I mean, it's unfair given, but it's also understandable. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, given context, you should always have your civilians in mind. You should never act knowing that you're going to have so many casualties that the city can hate you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if these people are so corrupt that they think that, you know, this is fine, that being this corrupt is just normal, then this is not good for our prospects in the competition.
Oh yeah. Agreed. So this
So-
is very unfair.
This is very unfair, yeah.
All right. Okay. You did your job as a hero, and Team 1 just showed up at the end. This feels all wrong. Can I have Team 2 center stage? You, Scroundle, Fumble, Stage Show, Lucky, and Wintry, and Matt Girl step forward to stand beside Colton, all looking highly uneasy. One of you is about to have your dreams shattered. I would also like to remind everyone that there will be no more judges' saves or wild cards. If you are cut now, this will truly be the end of the road. So let's get on with it, shall we? Colton paused to make eye contact with each finalist. As he does, the crowd goes absolutely silent. The first hero safe with the highest leaderboard score is Team 2 is Lucky with a score of 70. How do you feel? Stunned, Lucky walks forward and answers, after being a wild card, the judges save, being on the losing team this challenge, especially after disobeying orders to go after Kolik, I thought I was going to go home for sure. I was actually preparing a goodbye speech when you called my name. I never expected to have the highest score. Oh yeah, high score. I was thinking he had more. Lucky says, still looking shell-shocked. You have no idea how much this means to me and my family. I can't thank you enough. This is a perfect example of the fact we are judging you all solely on your work in each mission. Rexford chimes in. While we're not thrilled with Lucky did not execute orders, he did show incredible initiative, took necessary leadership role, and prioritized saving lives above all else. And you can do Damichep.
Right. Yes, and the high score also earned Lucky immunity this week alongside Team 1, Demichip adds. But we'll hear more about that later.
We'll
never hear more about that later. Never!
You should be concerned about what Demichip means by that, but all you can really worry about right now is whether you're safe or not. Though Lucky is safe for disobeying orders, that's a good sign for me. I'm happy to see Lucky advance no matter what. I'm pissed that Lucky's safe ahead of me. I'm happy to see Lucky advance no matter what.
Same. My precious boy.
Alright, let's get to our second safe finalist from Team 2. Fumble and Stage Show with a tie score of 43.
Ugh.
I know what our answer is going to be. This
Right?
isn't terribly surprising, considering Fumble and Stage Show followed the judges' orders faithfully. Though it seems that the fact Fumble was field captain and failed to lead his team didn't faze the judges. We're thrilled that the judges recognize our commitment to upholding the Hero Project standard, Stage Show says, stepping forward, unlike some of our rogue teammates. Yeah, no. As Fumble and Stage Show take their safe places against Lucky, you can't help but to think. I'm happy to see Fumble and Stage Show safe. I'm pissed. Fumble and Stage. We're pissed!
We pissed.
Alright. That leaves Wintry, Mackerel, Scandal, and Captain Hammer. One of them will be eliminated tonight. But our next safe hero is Captain Hammer with a score of 30. You exhale, feeling relief pour through you. As for the reason concerned, Captain Hammer was all over the board this mission. Yeah, we kind of were.
Yeah.
We kind of were.
Yeah.
We didn't stick to one thing. Where's the thing? Because this is like how we play this. Hold on. I'm trying to see it. I know we stated how we were, but I don't remember. Like, pretty much a lot of things are, like, all blue for us. So...
Oh, jeez.
No, like, Justice 89, Lawful 93, Defensive 74, Team Player 84, For Control 69, Love 66, and Underdog 59. And Lucky is 63, by the way. Not really
Hey.
Alright.
Oh,
nod-
lawful good.
We're pretty much playing Lawful Good.
Yeah, at this point.
Well, we're chaotic good because we didn't stick to the law what we were told to do. We're just like, hey, yeah, fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit on
Fuck. Fuck this shit, I'm out. You know the holographic panel of judges, just to be thankful to be safe. Then you take your place beside Lucky, Fumbles, and Stacia. Thrilled to be a member of the Final 13, no matter how you got here. From there on, you watch the eliminations ceremony. Happiest to see, I'm going to say Mott Girl advanced with a score of 22.
Yeah.
Because she's our precious other bean.
Yes. She's our little bean.
As Scoundrel stands alone in the center of the stage, you can't help but to feel bad for her. She may have not really been ready for an opportunity this big, but then again, neither were you when you first started out. Scoundrel, how are you feeling right now? Colton asks, holding a microphone up to her beak. But Scoundrel just turns her head with her rings crossed, refusing to speak. She looks like she might be holding back tears. It is a remarkable accomplishment to making this false, Scoundrel. Rebellion interjects. 14th out of thousands is nothing to feel badly about, and I'm sure we'll be hearing more from you in the future. Well said, Rebellion, Colton says, making sure just to take a few steps away from the now shaking Scoundrel. Let's take a look at Scoundrel's incredible journey here at the Hero Project. As the Hollow video begins to play, you can't help but to feel that Scoundrel reminds you of Sparrow. Empathy. That someone should have helped Scoundrel more. Happy to see Scoundrel go. That someone was going home. That someone should have helped her.
Yeah, honestly.
There might have been more you could have done for her. 5 minutes later. Excuse me. I hate you. I forgot that they actually legit have a link to their Facebook page in this.
Oh my god.
As Scoundrel is ushered off the stage, Colton calls the remaining finalists front and center. Alright, America, here's your final 13, Colton shouts, welcoming a new burst of tears. But before we go, the judges have an important announcement to make. Yes. Yes, we would like to finally reveal that we have been cleared to give out several AP contracts for the winners of the Hero Projects. Rexford states, to be specific, we are looking for a final roster of 6 winners to be led by Rebellion, which means another 7 heroes will be eliminated throughout the course of the competition.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
And unfortunately, we'll be facing another elimination this week. Damichip adds, the 5 members of Team 2 who did not earn immunity will be eligible for elimination by a contestant vote, the details of which will be revealed when you arrive back at the mansion.
That means for tomorrow night, we'll be losing another hero. Wintley, March Girl, Fumble, Stage Show, or Captain Hummer. Rebellion finishes. But the American public will have a chance to save their favorite hero. So please vote at facebook.com/HeroRises for details on how to vote.
Oh my goodness.
As Colton takes over and brings the ceremony to close, all you can think about is Slugger. You are looking forward to having the night off, safe from a threat of elimination for the rest of the week at least. But now it seems you have to scramble for your life in the competition once again. How would the vote work? Have you made enough friends to say? Suppose you'll find out very soon. We haven't done shit.
Yeah, honest, we have not done hardly anything.
Yeah, because we've been helping Jenny. Rosamond, would you quit making such an awful racket? Grandma bells across the room. I'm trying to have a conversation with Lip.
Hold on. I want to get a drink. I'll be right back.
I don't know how much longer I'll be able to stay. I may be able to stay for about another hour.
That's fine.
Yes, it's been a rather long day.
Yeah, dude, just you should go rest.
I can't sleep right now. I still have the stuff from the Babadook going through my head. That movie was actually kind of freaky as fuck. I'm just happy to be here alongside my two best of friends.
Aww. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, da boom, 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 da boom, it goes boom, da boom, 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 it goes. Boom, 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 boom. Puppies. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, I forgot the Voltron stuff came out not too long ago. Boom, 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 boom. Kitty. Actually, I have that one video I need to watch real quick.
Wynonna Earp. Wynonna Earp. It's a TV series. If you didn't know, it's a TV series, y'all. One. It's a tricky question, eh? No, Wynonna Earp is a TV series based on a comic book. Oh wait.
Priscilla Junk Beam.
I have my visa there, so I should have put. Are you Snapchatting me?
Oh god. I gotta hear this.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. I was running from my brother.
Listen to that later. Boom, 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 boom. Sit here, watch. Just also realized I could probably get attacked by this shit. I don't want to get attacked. Oh my god, I forgot. Nora, are you still on? Nope. Open myself. I'm gonna rewatch this. Cause why not? Open the wrong thing. So somebody's curious. Somebody edited the Babadook coming into the workroom on RuPaul's Drag Race. That's what I'm watching.
I hate Discord on phones.
I'm sorry. Here, if you want something that may make you feel better about the Babadook, hold on. I have something that
Oh
might help.
god.
No, it'll make him not scary.
I know the meaning behind the Babadook.
No.
It's just the movie was terrifying.
No. It's it's probably my favorite Babadook meme.
Is this the meme of when it was on the LGBT section of Netflix?
No.
Because I have to see that meme. I have to just see those memes.
Gotta find it, can't don't. Damn it. Cause my ass can't spell the Babadook.
Your ass can't spell what?
The Babadook. So, I have to Google it first.
It's B-A-D-A...
I found the.
No, B-A-B-A-D-O-O-C. D-O-D... Wow, I can't speak right now.
I don't know. I don't know what I tagged. Oh,
Did you write Babadook?
no. There you go. I just look for the because I know I've tagged it several times. I am screaming. No, it's not here. Damn it. Wait, hold on. There we go. Is this what it is? I found the video? Yes, I found it.
What did you find?
Just watch the video. Just
Oh
watch the-
god. Is it the thing of Twitter?
Oh my god! What's going on here?
This should be interesting.
My name is the Babadook. I'm 437 years old from Salt Lake City, Utah. Fans know me from my self-named documentary where my family's trying desperately to put me back in the closet. And one interesting thing about me is I'm the manifestation of childhood mental illness, and I don't have a heartbeat.
She's dead.
If I could watch it, that'd be nice. My phone is fucking up.
I forgot some of the stuff I favorite on YouTube, on not YouTube, on Tumblr.
Oh God. I just saw the Babadook image.
Just watch it.
Phone, don't work, please. Work, please. Is this essentially the Babadook and RuPaul Drag Race?
Yes, you just need to watch it. I just love. Oh, that's not good.
Okay then.
Babadook.
I'm legitimately resisting the urge to like terrify my sister by going Babadook, Duck, Duck. I'm resisting the urge to terrify her because she has work at 10 a.m. And my sister's like, honestly, my sister's like too caring for me to scare her. After the stream, if I'm still around, I'll tell you about how my day went with her because I think you'd honestly enjoy it. Baba, yes. God. When did the Babadook show up on the LGBT section of Netflix? When was this?
Hold on. Because it's a know your meme thing, so give me a second. There you go, know your meme. Excuse me. Okay, so early 2017, a joke that the Babadook was gay began spreading throughout Tumblr and eventually on Twitter. On December 10th, 2016, Tumblr user Taco Bell Ray uploaded a screenshot of the Babadook appearing at the LGBT section on Netflix. The post has gained over 2,600,000 notes and is likely launched the idea that the Babadook was a gay character and icon. The idea continued to spread throughout Tumblr as a comic, trolling disclosure. On February 15th, 2007, Twitter user Boldrick uploaded screenshots of such dialogue.
Sorry.
We're talking about the Babadook being gay.
Oh my god.
Okay. No, my new favorite. God damn, I hit something, and my new favorite Tumblr meme is the sissy that the Babadook's gay. Whenever someone says the Babadook isn't openly gay, is like, what? Do you even watch the movie? It's canon, basically. I mean, he created a pop-up book of himself, like the drama of it all. Yeah, I realize the Babadook is just her depression, right? Yeah, and he was gay. It was all a Hempsfield metaphor for grief after the death of a loved one, not just the depression, but related state of grief. No, the Babadook was a man who was fearlessly and proudly loved other men, in spite of society telling him that his love was wrong. like, watch the movie. Why does Tumblr always do too fucking much? It's just a damn movie. A movie about a gay man who just wants to live his life in a small Australian suburb. It may be just a movie to you, but to the LGBT community, the Babadook is a symbol of our journey. The B in LGBT stands for the Babadook. Everyone knows this. I cannot understand whether they're serious or not. We're all fucking serious. We do not tolerate ambiguity in the Babadook Discord.
Oh my god.
Oh my! You have no idea how much I love the Babadook being an LGBT icon idea, because it's just brilliant to me. It really is.
It works.
I think it's extreme creativity and all that.
That's true.
Mhm.
I feel that.
But my question was, it wasn't Australia. It was England.
Don't question. Don't. No, I don't want to deal with Tumblr coming after us. That's not a fun thing to experience.
I'm sorry, but I know my geographic accents.
Okay, so back to the game.
Yeah, hold
Alright.
up, because my computer locked up.
That's not good!
There we go. We're good. We're good now. We're good.
Alright.
And I got marshmallows. Yee. Giant marshmallows.
Lucky you.
I still have gummy
God,
worms.
I want giant marshmallows. I could actually go grab ice cream right now, but I don't want any more.
Aren't you lactose intolerant, Nora?
Me and my sister went to Ferndale today, and we went to a basically a vegan grocery store, and we found a ice cream made of almond milk I can eat.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yes, me and my sister spent about like 3 hours in Ferndale just having fun.
That sounds like an awesome time, honestly.
Okay. But back to it.
Yes. Yes.
Alright. Alright. I'm terribly sorry about that, Grandma says, sighs, looking distracted. Rosamund has been quarreling with her sister about the water rations, I'm afraid. I've been overwatering. Oh, for heaven's sakes, Rosamund, it's not like we're in the Mohegan. That's you.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Sorry. Gran, we don't have much time, you say, glancing at the hollow clock on the wall. Jenny is in the shower getting ready for tonight's live taping. You're only allotted 1 hour of camera-free time to prepare. That's only because Jenny signed a secret identity contract to make appearances only as Null. She gets paid less, of course, but it also gives her no camera time to just be plain old Jenny, a perk you managed to mooch being her contestant mansion roommate. You wanted to room with Black Magic, but the producers decided to separate you for
Oh, we're trying to break up Black Magic. We don't want his ass. Let's be real.
right.
Never mind all that, Grandma says, fidgeting, fingers circling her temples. You and Jenny must be positively bursting. The ratings for last night's show were unbelievable. They had it up to the security tent to up here in the Muse because all the fans hoping to catch a glimpse of you. Honestly, your parents are famous, Lip, but this...
I know, Graham, you say, excitement bubbling. It seems that sometimes when they say overnight sensation, they really mean it. Gran, do you think... But you stop yourself, not sure you want to know the answer.
I'm not sure whether they get to watch the 3V and the D Void, Grandma says. But I've been capturing every detail in my letters to your parents since I know how busy the show is keeping you. And don't you worry, we hit a little hiccup in my return letter writing petition. But I'm not giving up.
You know, I'm thinking about how nice it would be if your parents could actually see for themselves how well you're doing. If you could only hear from them just once.
Oh, God. Gotta laugh for Grandma's voice now. We can do this.
Right.
Right. Well, anyway, you know Bobby down the street? She's the one that's married to this awfully cheesy Hero, the decorator. Such a shame. Anyways, she used to work in 3V development, and she thinks the show is such a smash because of the exclusive coverage. No news crew got as much as in-depth info about Kolek's terrorist attack as the Hero Project. Those pigeon cameras were simply genius. It seems your little program isn't just about hero celebrities anymore. It's a first-rate source for national news.
They're telling us it's one of the highest rated episodes in the history of television. You say, beaming. I can't quite wrap my head around that yet. Yeah, that's you.
Alright. That's rather unbelievable, though I still think it was a shame about that scoundrel girl, wasn't it? To make it so far and then just throw it away like that. Like, what's with these bird women's from the fringes?
Oh. You've been wondering the same thing. You can't help but feel bad for Scoundrel, who was moved to the eliminated finalist sequester house right when you got back to the Hero Project Hero Project compound last night. They even flew her on another plane separate from the rest of the final 13 like some kind of leper. Jeez, you can only hope you never have that experience.
But that's not important. How are you feeling about everything?
You pause. It's a question you've given a lot of thought to. The team thing may have been a bit disaster, but at least I was shown prioritizing saving lives. This just goes to show why the whole team thing doesn't work. We should be considered solo heroes who work together only when absolutely necessary. I was thrilled with my leaderboard score, but I can't focus on that now. Who cares how I feel about it? I'm slugging famous. As long as I looked like a real hero, I don't much care about anything else, or I really wish they just let us do our own thing. I felt suffocated playing by all these rules.
The first one.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Do you know what's really bad right now? I have the song, the song God's Loophole stuck in my head.
I don't know what that song is at all.
It's a Garfunkel and Oates song. It's the fuck me in the ass because I love Jesus.
Fuck me in the ass because I love Jesus. Fuck me in the ass because I love Jesus.
The good Lord would want it that way. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Alright, my public statistics have also gone up, you say, having checked your stats screen meters the moment the episode finished airing last night. My legend just keeps climbing up higher and higher. You also checked your bank account since you received your first automatic deposit from participating in the Hero Project. You mainly memorized the salary rundown that was part of your massive contract. Review salary rundown or keep talking to Grandma?
Review the salary rundown.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so I think we're good there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You keep reading.
You received your final deposit for making the final 13, which added up to 3,000. You can keep track of how much money you'll be making by accessing the salary rundown anytime in the show stat screen on your Meet It. It's you.
Oh, me. It's all terribly exciting, Grandma says. Every Wednesday and Thursday night, the plants and I gather around the 3V to watch. Though Jenny does frighten some of them with that awful Knoll suit of hers. They've been actually wanting me to ask, does she have a flamethrower on there or does she?
Not that I've seen, but I'll have to ask, you say, noticing that behind Grandma, Tropaz sways away from the screen at the mention of Noel.
Have you keeping up with the VidCon campaign coverage?
I've been trying to, but they limit our access to most media here, and it's not exactly like I'm spending buckets of time with jury.
So I'm on Twitter and I just see a bunch of Dragon Age cosplayers, and I think I like Rakak with them. I'm just like, down. I'm sorry, my waifu. Well, the actress who plays my waifu. What was that? Well, the national debates are coming up, but Vickens mostly on the campaign trail in the swing states. He did issue joint statement that they offer a Constance woman from the Meek. They praise the Hero Project's success in your first mission. It's all well and good, but both of them clearly have horses in their particular race. Otherwise, I suspect they might be swinging a very different kind of tune.
Grandma trails off looking disgusted, and you can't really blame her. It's a terrifying prospect, the idea of Jury and Inherent both winning spots on the American Protectorate, especially if excuse me, Mayor Victon wins the presidential election. That would be a formula for an America you don't think you'd recognize or feel particularly welcome in. The Meek's political agenda. Given the Meek's political agenda. And you can't help but feel pretty powerless against these forces. Though now that you have the Hero Project as a platform, maybe you can find a way to take a few swipes at Victon and the Meek. Or to help change public opinion on the Infinity Powerheads.
Holy shit, how many fucking drag queens play Overwatch? Like, oh my god. No, I'm on Twitter, and I see so many drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race talking about Overwatch. I'm like, what the hell? What? Where are these queens at? I need to be with these queens. Well, shit. Alright. But I suppose I got my own horse to worry about, Grandma says, smirking. How do you feel about your chances tonight? I mean, you don't think you'll be voted off, do you?
This is a question you've been thinking about all night and all day. You flash back to the confessional session you taped just before your me call to Grandma. 1 hour earlier.
Alright. Now, I know you're exhausted, darling, but I have a few confessional questions for you. You know, to get behind some of the color of tonight's live voting episode. Gigi says, sitting behind a seat, behind a set of cameras, orbs, bejeweled clipboard nestled in his enormous lap. As Gigi speaks, you look down to read out your me chip that explains the voting process, which also has been saved to your stat screen. I was supposed to say chat. I'm like, whoa!
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 Okay.
Alright. Finalists are eligible to vote. Fumble, Stage Show, Wintry, March Girl, or Captain Hammer. All remaining 13 finalists will cast 2 votes, 2 for each of the eligible finalists. 2 eligible finalists with the most votes will be nominated. The nominated finalists with the lowest percentage of the public vote will be eliminated. Now, as you saw in last night's episode, Inheritance and Jury have become rather tight-knit. Additionally, you saw how chummy your roommate Noel and the bear were on Team 1, exchanging clever quips on their stick-out. But did you know that after all the other workings, heroes cut in the final selection, the bear tried to join the popular stage show, shun him, so the bear gloomed down to Noel. What do you think about this?
You pause, then look from the camera to Gigi. Are you allowed to be telling me all of this?
I'm not telling you anything. I'm just asking you in-depth questions. Gigi winks at you, though that would require to provide you to provide me an answer, Dumpling.
I don't really know either Noel or the bear that well. It's fine, I guess. I don't really like the bear, to be honest, or I don't really like Noel, to be honest.
Well, we don't know the bear, and we're kind of lying if we don't know Noel that well, too. I say, I say it's fine, I guess.
That's fine, I guess.
That's fine, I guess. Well, I don't love the bar myself. It's all pretty gay boys that are like that who always bully me the most for simply being me. When it doesn't have to be gay men to our courage to be so nasty to one another. I'm doing that a little too well. Like a little too well. I really am. When
I
another
really just like, what did I walk into? I
Alright.
walked away to take a bite of steak. It's like, what?
Okay.
What?
Alright. Gigi says, looking at the forefront mode. Besides, I hear he relies way too much on those powers of his in his boudoir. Excandalo. You chuckle a little, not needing to put Gigi on this particular topic in the moment. Anywho, my next question is all about your little tee with Lucky. How does Black Magic feel about this? Could there be a little extra showmance brewing here? I haven't had any time to talk to Black Magic yet. I'm not sure he knows how I feel. Turns out Lucky is an old friend and just that. Only time will tell. I really hope so. I haven't had time to talk to my dick of a boyfriend. Let's be real.
Yep.
Now, there have been some interesting finalist developments. Are you aware that self-proclaimed Popular Alliance, Inherent Jury, Black Magic, Fumble, and Seisho will all probably vote together, especially because there's an opposing alliance, the newly minted Underdog Alliance. Null, the Bear, Mac Girl, Wintry, and Lucky opposing them. Since Summon and the Crush have said they are not affiliating with any alliances, it's projected that Wintry and Mac Girl will both get 5 votes each, and Fumble and Seisho will get 5 votes each. This, my friend Ty, makes you the swing vote. How do you feel about this? You pause because you haven't realized that the finalists were so evenly split, or that you had become the swing vote, meaning whoever side you choose with will more likely stay and save in power for the rest of the competition. Most importantly, this means that no one will be targeting you in tonight's vote, since both sides will be hoping to recruit you. So, how do you think you'll be voting? Gigi asked, breaking your train of thought.
Are you sure I can't just vote for jury, you say? And Gigi's outbreak of delighted giggles gives you some time to think. There's so much to weigh, but you also know that this is just a confessional session. While the public may see this, you're not committed to whatever you say here. Of course, I still have some time to change my mind, but for now, I plan to vote with the alliance that I'm already associated with, vote with my boyfriend, Black Magic, no matter what, not ruin my chances with Lucky, whatever they might be, vote based purely on the strategy that will get me furthest in the competition, vote for whatever makes the public happiest, vote on who deserves to stay and who deserves to go, or vote in what way will stir up as much trouble as possible.
Well, we're kind of aligning ourselves with the underdogs as it is.
Yeah.
Because that's where Lucky is. So.
Maybe, like, say it like the alliance I'm already associated with, then?
Yeah. Well, whatever you decide, this vote will be very telling. Oh, God, as I die.
Don't do that.
Even though the votes are technically anonymous, the Summon and the Crush are staying tight-lipped. Everyone will probably know how you vote because of the split, so choose carefully. Slugger, it looks like there won't be any hiding. You either have to side with the underdogs and vote for Fumble and Seisho, or side with the popular votes and vote for Wintry and Mac Girl. Or you can try to stay neutral and split your votes by voting for one finalist from each alliance. Now, I can never tell you what to do, of course, but if I were you, I say being popular is always the best way to assure victory, won't you? Gigi winks once again. With you, there'll be 6 populars, and there's going to be 6 winners, and Ruffer does love him some star power. After saying this, Gigi makes direct eye contact with you, with a clear indication that the message is being handed down from Rexford himself.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck Rexford, let's be real. Before you have a chance to respond, Gigi scoots away. Anyways, I have more interviews to conduct, my little bumpkin. It's best you go get some mingling for the cameras in, yes?
You nod as you...
Go ahead.
You nod as you start to leave, your mind running itself in Can you really trust what Gigi is telling you? And which of the other finalists are you going to side with, if any? How are you going to make a decision this big in less than a day? And what will Rexford do if you upset him? It looks like you have plenty of thinking to do, because that's what our biggest department is
later.
thinking.
Fuck him.
I mean, what?
Fuck him. All right, we got a Gran and thing again,
Right.
and you have to be Ginny too.
Oh, great.
Don't forget, my voice is taking the most damage on this.
I know. I'm doing this.
I know. You do a fabulous job.
Well, thank you, dear. I can't talk about any of that, Gran, you say into your mateship. We don't have anywhere near the money to pay for a breach of contract lawsuit, but you better believe I'll do my best to say speedy capture has apparently led to some very good intel on Kulik. So I don't want to miss our next mission. Actually, I have a couple hours to get some strategizing in, so I should probably...
Then get on with it! Grandma says, already reaching to end the me call. Though do tell Jenny I said hello, though I don't have to say it. I'm sure, but the two of you better stick together and watch out for that jury. You know you can never trust a Vicken.
You nod at Grandma, because any other answer would be unacceptable. Is that my favorite Granny Gardner? Jenny says, stepping out of the bathroom in a towel, steam billowing out behind her.
Excuse me.
Rude.
Indeed it is, and she happens to be leaving, Grandma says, waving towards Jenny. Now you two be careful. I couldn't be more proud. Hugs and kisses.
You both wave goodbye at Grandma's holographic image as all the plants behind her shake and shimmy. Once Grandma drops from sight, you turn to find Jenny wriggling into her costume. And you have to blink a few times to remind yourself that this is all really happening. This time last year, you were a normal citizen and Jenny was your PFPP agent. If someone had told you that this is where you would be sitting today, you're not sure if you'd believe it. Excuse me. We don't have another second to waste, Jenny says, pulling up her Knoll undertights. So listen up. I've been dying to talk to you, but that bloody sequester, Jenny says, checking to make sure her anti-surveillance tech is working properly.
Where the fuck are you? There's a different scene.
Wait, what? I said next. What?
Yeah.
Did I jump ahead?
I think so. I did find out who approved the Crush's release from the Devoid. Jenny says, looking severe. Mira Victon with an additional recommendation from Rex Rebellion and Rexford.
That's so weird. I guess it must have, clicked twice?
Well, it says, of course Mira Victon has something to do with this awfulness surrounding the Crush. Why wouldn't he? You don't have this either. Do you? Hello?
No, I don't. But
You might have hit something a couple times more.
I don't. What? What?
Okay.
What?
What the fuck happened?
I don't know.
What?
I'm so confused.
What the?
Because it says after.
Alright, read your page.
Oh, gods. Okay, this is weird. Oh my god, I jumped ahead so far. What happened?
Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess I'm reading until we can catch up. Alright.
I guess. Look, okay, listen. Wait.
And we
Hold
can't go
on.
back. Shit. Do you want me to read until we can catch up to you?
Um, I guess I'm really confused because, like, I don't know exactly what happened. Okay, I guess until someone catches up with someone, yeah, that might
Okay.
be good.
We'll wait until one of us hits this. If we realize we are not meeting, what's the first line on your page?
I've been dying to talk to you, but that bloody sequester, Jenny says.
Hit the next page.
Well, it's got a choice on it.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna wait. Of course, Mayor Victon has something to do with this awfulness surrounding the crush. Why wouldn't he? Still, several questions begin to form. What does Mayor Victon have to gain by helping the crush join the Hero Project? Hey! Scott Brooke, it's been forever since I've seen you or talked to you. Nice, thank you for stopping by. Alright, so hi, girlfriend. Alright. No, somebody else I met during one of Twizz's streams started watching and we talked a bit. You've been AFK for a while, Missy. Oh, okay, so you've been moving. That's understandable. That's really understandable. Alright. So, you did join me do a shitty British accent, so enjoy this. I believe it's purely political move to reinforce Victon's power regulation platform with a public success story from his favorite fairy place, the Devoid. He's probably just wanting to make sure the crush actually succeeds before linking himself to the placement. See? Shitty burst accent, people. Shitty. So does that mean it's no terrorist mole you follow up? I think there's enough intel to support the theory that there's something going on with the crush, even if Mayor Victon, Rebellion, or the Hero Project doesn't know about it. Jenny's probably right. There's something isn't quite adding up. Between the intel on a terrorist plot and a connection to info power, the crush is an alarming presence. In Kulak's national level attacks, you feel there's something connecting. You're still missing. But is Mayor Victon on his plot, or is he just an unknowing pawn? After what he's allowed to happen to Prodigal, you don't even think there are limits to what he can do for his political aspiration. And if the Victons are involved, Jerry must be too. Hold on. But I'll call my brothers need me. I had to go to plane crash. Damn! That's a lot of time and business to do. Damn, girl. Alright. There are all these things. Oh. I can't speak on biological men, but aren't men usually dirty and messy and crash shit and fuck shit up? If you could see the chat that's going on, Shy. If you could see. If it's good.
I can see it.
What? What did you say, Nora?
I can see the chat. I can see the chat as well.
Alright. These are all things. They probably put their foot there as a possibility. There are all these things you'll have to keep in mind during the competition, as the competition continues. Especially if you can find some way to use this to take down Victon and Jerry both. So what do we do next, you ask? We get close to the crush, or to stop him or expose him, Jenny answers. I tried on my mission with Team 1, but he wasn't biting. Maybe he'll talk to you, though. You're both infinity. And maybe... Jenny stops herself, finger twisting on skin on her elbow. Maybe I could use the potential connections to my parents in the Devoid? Jenny looks guilty. I can certainly try. So, hey, Jenny says, wanting to obviously move on. How's everything going? What the hell? They set it on fire? This is the... So Shy can hear this. Her brothers broke a hole in the wall downstairs, And of course, they kicked it. No, they set it on fire and barely stopped the rest of the house from bursting into flames. Apparently, no one told them wood was flammable, the morons.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Testosterone fucks up your brain. I can say this firsthand.
Oh my god.
I will say this firsthand. Testosterone fucks up your brain.
Jesus Christ.
And people are idiots.
Exactly.
Preach.
Exactly. Alright. But how is everything going with your new infinite powers? I'm being careful, don't worry. You say, trying to sound unconcerned as possible. In his shoes, so far your powers have been... Mama Bear, get off of my channel. Your powers have been working perfectly. Maybe the Hierologist was just being dramatic with her overblowing diagnosis. Besides, shouldn't we... Shouldn't we talk about the vote? You say, wanting to change the subject. You got enough to worry about today without adding your infinite powers to the mix. The particular headache can wait another day. I'm voting with the underdogs, and obviously you are too, Jenny says, walking back into the bathroom. So what is there to discuss? Instead of answering the question, you let out a yawn. Ever since making the final 14, you've been moving a breakneck pace. After last night's mission, you didn't get to go to bed until 3 in the morning. Had to fly all the way back to NYC to MC. Then you have to be up in a few hours late for a press junket. The first second you've had to catch your breath without thinking about tonight's votes. And despite Janie's mantra, you haven't fully decided what you're going to do yet. So you need to take the time to figure that out. Knock-a-doodle-doo! Sluggers. Figures. As Jenny throws on her faceless no mask, you open the door to find Gigi sitting there, and the usual grin stretching across his face. I was just back on my way to the room, and I simply must get a bubble bath in before tonight's live show. But I reminded you two little raspberries that now might be a perfect time to mingle for a smidge. After hitting you with a knowing wink, Gigi rolls off in the hallway, giggling as he goes. Is your handler this involved? You ask, turning to Noel. Slugger, no. She says, sliding on her rocket launcher headgear, and thanks heavens for that. Okay, now I have a option with like Fumble, Seicho, March Girl, or Wintry.
No, that's not my option. And this is like really weird.
Okay, we will find this out.
Do you want me to send you a screenshot of where I'm at?
Yes!
Okay.
As I try not to die.
Don't die, please.
I don't want to die. And they're trying to make a hole to sneak their girlfriends in. Secret door in the closet. Ugh. Okay, the food part sounds absolutely disgusting. And does the wheat still work?
I'm gonna send this to you, and I'm gonna send this to you, and maybe you can figure out if I got like teleported back in time or something. This is really weird.
Oh wow, it really does work. That's awesome. Where the fuck did you sit? I never got that.
Like, never got that page?
I never got that. Hold on. Yeah, I haven't got that.
Did you maybe jump ahead? Like, jump past that?
I don't know.
Okay,
I
why
fe-
don't we, like, mutually agree we would have picked the first option,
Yeah.
and then see where I would be after that? Can we try that?
Yeah.
Oh! Hold on.
What? Oh my god. Dead. I'm dead by that. Dead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you must have like missed it or something because now
Yeah.
I'm behind you. Okay.
Okay.
Hold
Just go next,
on.
next,
Okay.
next.
I am where you are now.
There we
I am
go.
Right where you are.
Because that
Woo!
never even popped up on me, so.
Huh. That's so
Alright.
weird.
But I'm going to assume we agree, Matt girl. The precious
Yeah.
little bean.
Precious little bee.
You knock on the door to Matt girl's room, but Wintry opens it with a warm smile. I'll do Wintry, you can do Matt girl, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Captain Hammer, Wintry says a little too loudly. I'm doing it.
Hammer.
I'm
So loud.
sorry. I'm still not used to famous heroes showing up at my door. Please come in. Wintry ushers you into the room, but you can't help but smile. Being thought as a famous hero will never get old. Oh, were you here to see Matt girl? She says, folding her hands together. She'll be right back. She's just grabbing some food. Oh, can I get you anything? We don't have much in the room. I miss my kitchen so much. Before you can even answer, Wintry is opening a mini fridge in the corner, pulling out a plate of cheese and a vine of grapes. That's when you notice the rest of the room. It's perfectly neat and covered in holiday decorations. Wreath and pine cones line the wall, accented with red and gold ribbons. You immediately feel with happy feelings in this room. It's like an actual family lives here, though one that is filmed 24 hours a day with 5 walls mounted on the motion sensor cameras. You also notice. Oh, I know the decorations are a bit too much, Wintry says, holding you the hand of cheese. But I just love the holidays. I guess it's a bit literal, given my powers, but who we are, right? You smile and pop a grape in your mouth, failing to suppress an involuntary shiver that runs through your body. Much can be done when it's 40 degrees here. Another side effect, I'm afraid. Poor Matt girl has to sleep with 3 blankets when I'm in the room, Wintry says, pulling a tray from her parka costume. Anyways, how can I help you?
We haven't gotten to talk much.
I'm either the first one or the second one. They destroyed 3 microwaves? What the hell are with your brothers? Like, holy shit.
Men, am I right?
Exactly.
I say, yeah, the first,
First one?
yeah.
Alright. Oh, Wintry says, oh my, I just thought, well, that sounds rather nice, doesn't it? Wintry begins to fan herself with a palm. Little wisps of icy winds blow from her fingertips.
Oh my goodness.
That's you.
Precious little bee. Is that your family? You ask. They had a photo on the nightstand and hoping it will put Wintry more at ease.
Oh, yes, it is. That's my Richard, Kendall, and Morgan. Kendall is all excited. We used to play superhero... Brooke's making it hard for me to read with these stories.
Oh my god.
Huh. Kendall is so excited. We used to play superhero dress up when she was a little girl. She used to call herself Princess Loom because her special power was making bracelets. But now they're... Next thing you know, tears are sliding down Wintry's porcelain white cheeks. She's the blondest, fairest woman you've ever seen. Real thin, but somehow still sturdy. As the tears slide out of her icy blue eyes, they freeze into tiny icicles that dribble down her face. I'm sorry, this is absurd, she says, wiping the icicles so they crack on the floor in tiny chimes. I just miss them all.
Of course you do, you say, thinking of Grandma. You reach out and place a hand on her shoulder, but as you do, it goes immediately numb. Wintry recoils. Wintry recoils at your touch, jumping backwards.
Oh no, I think that's you. But no,
I'm
but it's
sorry,
gonna
I
be me
didn't-
because my girl. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Hey, are you two having a party without me? Mac Girl says, and amidst a rush of wind as she zooms into the room. In her hand, she holds 5 protein bars in addition to one she's chowing down on. You stare at the stack, not sure what to say. Oh, these? My metabolism is as fast as the rest of me, Mac Girl says, munching away. I have to eat whenever I can. Thankfully, Wintry here likes to keep a full fridge. Mac Girl smiles from ear to ear, and you can practically feel her energy from across the room. She's quite the sight, a 6-foot-tall 16-year-old with coffee-colored skin, almond eyes, and cascading jet black hair. Her lean, long body is covered from head to toe in a pink flight suit, Diva, which is decorated liberally with white Confederate stars. My poor mom, she usually has to cook all day Sunday just to keep me properly fed during the week, Mac Girl says, flopping down on her bed and talking a mile a minute. But I've been losing a ton of weight since getting here. Well, I wouldn't give to have some of my mother's lamb stew right about now. She was raised in Turkey, you know, so she has all of the best.
Caroline, my dear, why don't we let Captain Hammer tell us why he's decided to pay us a visit? Wintry interjects, pulling up a chair for you.
Oh, duh, I'm a mess. I'm sorry, Mac Girl says. I always talk too much. I just interrupt whenever I always talk so much, so I fucking A. I always talk too much, so just interrupt whenever I need to shut up. I try to remind myself to slow down, you know, to take time to smell the roses, but you and Wintry exchange a look, and Mock Girl nods. Right, got it. Lips are sealed. Mock Girl shoves the rest of the protein bar in her mouth, and as an indication, she'll let you talk. Looking from Wintry to Mock Girl, you can't help but think, I really like these two. These girls are crazy. I'm a bit overwhelmed, but these two are harmless. I don't have to like them. I just want them to think of me as an ally. Or as long as it makes me look good to the viewers, I don't care who I have to talk to.
I like these two.
I like these two. Well, I'm here to talk about the vote. As soon as you say this, Wintry's smile instantly fades. She studies her thumbs, which stay steadfastly clasped in her lap. We're talking about that earlier, Mutt Girl says, oblivious to Wintry's sudden gasp. We were kind of afraid you'd side with the popular heroes. I mean, you being more in their league and all. We're just a bunch of nobodies. Well, I wouldn't exactly say that, you said. After all, you made it to the final 13 of the Hero Project. Trust me. This is way more than I could have ever dreamed of, Mac Girl says, sitting up and tapping her legs super fast against the comforter. I only ever wanted to be a powered hero. I mean, when I was a little girl, all of my Barbies were super Barbies. My parents still think I'm too young, but I always tell them all the best heroes get their starts as teenagers. But no, not you. But not you, Wintry. You're doing just fine.
Wintry offers a tight nod, but she makes the effort to contribute. I thought I might be a hero when I was your age, Caroline. But then I met Richard, and having a family just came first. Now that my children are in college, I just thought, well, I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, we both are, and it's amazing, Mock Girl says. But Wintry was just really afraid about tonight's vote. Still, I told her it was going to work out just fine. Do you really? You ask, wishing you had the same confidence. Who's speaking? I'm assuming that's Mac Girl.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see any prompts, so I was like trying to. Okay. Well, do you think you'll vote for us or for Fumble and State? Oh, well, do you think you'll vote with us for Fumble and Stage Show? I mean, we have our 2 votes and Lucky's, and then the bear that scary no lady said they'd vote with us too. Oh, the bear and that scary no lady said they vote with us too, and that's 5 of us, 6 if we count you. And they didn't. And didn't they say that we'd have 6 winners? Matt Girl, are you proposing a final 6 alliance of underdogs? You said. Well, I think it's the best, don't you? I mean, I used to love Fumble and Stage Show's 3v show back in the day, but they really aren't heroes. They're just in it for the fame.
At that, Wintry glances up the camera orbs that's been hovering in the corner ever since you arrived. I think they're a lovely couple. It's a shame that any of us have to go home at all. Ignoring Wintry, you decide it's time to say what you really say. Are we officially going to team with the underdogs?
Yes, I think so. Go with option uno.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm all in for everything you said, spreading a smile across your face. Matt Girl yelps and floats upward, breaking into an impromptu midair backflip. Wintry's whole body relaxes as you swear you feel the room get a few degrees warmer.
I love them.
Just then, an announcement rings to the house. All finalists, your call time for the live episode is in 5 minutes. You take a deep breath, trying to center yourself, because it's about to go down.
It's going down.
I'm going down. I'm yelling timber.
This is a night.
You head back towards your room. Butterflies unexpectedly turning in your stomach. Nothing about tonight's going to be particularly easy. You're about to have a hand in the ending of the biggest career prospect for another hero. How'd that go, young Shamooks? Gigi says around the corner. For some girthy, he has a way of sneaking up on you.
How did you...
Well, a quick word for advice before you go. Gigi says, rolling up close to you. Whatever Wintry and my girl says to you, I think twice about trusting them.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
I said the wrong thing.
Oh.
I missed the line. I said I did what I had to do, and then the next one was how did you, but I said how did you, but
let's read it again. Read it again.
I did what I had to do. You said. You say.
No, I've already said too much. Just take my word for it. With that, Gigi spins away from you, leaving you with quite a bit to consider. Dun, dun, dun. So can you really trust what Gigi is telling you? Of course, Gigi has always steered me in the right direction in the past. For now, I don't have anything else to go on. It doesn't matter. I'm going to make up my own mind. I don't trust Gigi for a second. He's a producer with Agenda after all. I'm going to make up my own mind. Agree?
I mean, yeah. We should,
The heart wants what it wants.
The heart wants what it wants. It's true.
Okay. You push open the door, hoping for 5 minutes to yourself, but you decide your best move would be. But you walk inside and you find Black Magic sitting on your bed. Well, hello there. Hello, stranger. Black Magic says, leaning back. About fucking time.
Well, crap, my thing closed. Sorry. Funny, you notice that we never see each other too, you say.
Why say like it's all my fault? Black Magic says, standing to kiss you, but you just turn away and close the door. This is not a conversation you want to get into a few minutes before going to have to go on National 3v. But the truth is, you haven't seen your so-called boyfriend for any amount of time since you started dating. And that takes part in Black Magic's initial not in public policy. Maybe it's because you've been spending time chatting with that little lucky number, Black Magic says, crossing his arms. You look up at Black Magic says, ridiculous, you don't want to do this now. But the truth is, I have feelings for Lucky I can't control. Feelings I want to explore.
I mean, are we really gonna do this now? I mean,
I don't
I guess.
remember if you can break up with him later or stuff. I really don't.
Wait, what?
I don't. See, I've always broke up with him now when I choose to pursue when I want to pursue him, Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I've never done a full game where I romance Black Magic. Never. Mm-hmm. Cause I did one with Lucky, and then I did one with Jenny. Need to figure out how to do the one with Jury.
Well, then we should probably, do the first one, I suppose.
Alright.
Or do we, yeah.
Alright. Alright, that's up to you.
We should just get ready for the vote, shouldn't we?
That's exactly what I'm here to talk to you about. I heard you pay a little visit to Wintry and Mac Girl. I hope it was to offer your condolences for having to vote for them, because you're going to vote with us populars, right?
Got your back. Going to do what feels best for me.
I haven't decided. We've decided we're going underdogs.
I'm going to do what I feel is best for me.
Well, like somebody, yeah, we're good. Yeah, see, he fucking little dick. Right here.
Wow, what
This
a
is why exactly. Glad to hear it, Black Magic says, because if you don't join the populars and vote for Wintry and Mac Girl, we're over. Without giving you a chance to respond, Black Magic stomps out of the room. So that went well.
Well, that's the kind of person he is, apparently.
Yep. Sighing deeply, you head just like that.
Yep.
You head into the bathroom and try to gather yourself before the vote. How could Black Magic give you an ultimatum like that? Nothing is so black and white. He, of course, of all people, should know that. As you lean over the sink, you throw some water on your face. You notice a crunch up piece of paper. Excuse me. Piece of paper in the otherwise empty trash can. Not remembering that being there before, lean down and grab the paper and smooth it over. It's a handwritten note that reads, "It was so great to spend time with you. I hope we can keep doing so. And that you pick the right side of all this silliness. XX Dorian." What the slugger was this doing in the trash? Did Black Magic come in and find this and throw this out? If so, why would he leave it there? Would he want you to know he saw and threw it out? You stare at the piece of paper as a wave of anger rushes through you, because you don't like mind games. You see why I keep breaking up with him?
Yep.
Do you see why?
I see why. I totally see why. Because I've been there! Sorry.
Yes! I mean, the first game, he's great, but this one, no. God.
Jesus.
You stand on stage in the Hero Project auditorium. Thousands of lights shining down on you. And a countless number of cameras recording your every angle. The live episode has already begun, and you in the corner of the stage with an elaborate voting booth, because it's finally time to cast your vote. You know so much weighs on this decision. Your potential allies moving forward, your strategic place in the competition, your relationship with Jenny, your romantic prospects, your identity as a hero, your public image, and ultimately the future of your career. You had better vote wisely, because another hero's fate erases in your hand. Not to mention the fact within the hour, the nation is going to know who you decided for. You stare down the voting machine, which has a button for each eligible hero. Fumble, Stage Show, Mac Girl, and Wintry. And all the other contestants' buttons are inactive, including yours, since you can't vote for yourself. About the voting panel is very clear with instructions. Vote for the two heroes you want nominated for elimination. You take a deep breath and you point your fingers at the buttons to vote for. Fumble and Stage Show?
Fumble and Stage Show.
Taking a deep breath, you cast your vote. It's done. Now all that's left to do is wait for the fallout. 45 minutes later. You sit in front of the stage with the rest of the eligible finalists for Team 2, sweating underneath your costume. You've been sitting here for a better part of an hour as Colton dragged on the results show, your heart pouring out of your chest. Even though you feel good about your vote, you've been dreading this moment. Right now, they're playing a video of contestant mansion drama. So you watch yourself in Wintry and Mach Girl's room talking about the vote. The producers are doing their best to set up the tension, making it clear that who goes home will depend on your swing vote. They edit out most of your response, however, instead using close-ups of you looking confused or thinking very hard. Obviously, they don't want to indicate which way you'll be voting for till the big reveal. Which you realize as the hollow video stops playing. It starts now. Riveting stuff, Colton says, turning away from the screen. This vote should be quite the shocker.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow, wow, I just noticed my green screen got really, really weird. Wow. What happened here? There we go. There it goes, back in focus. I was blending in with my green screen.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Which this vote can quite be the shocker. Now there are 13 finalists voting, which means we have 26 votes total. I think it's just best we get down to it, don't you? What do you think? Colton smiles as the audience erupts into applause, shouting in support of the very hero. Thankfully, you can make out some Captain Hammer shouts amidst the din. Alright, everyone, there we go! Colton says, wielding a hollow card that holds the voting results. Our first set of votes is for Matt Girl and Captain Hammer. Your picture flashes alongside a picture of Matt Girl and a massive hollow screen behind Colton. Below that, the official vote tally appears. Matt Girl won, Captain Hammer won. Your heart stops beating. You just gotta vote. But no one should be voting for you, as far as you know. Did I play this all wrong? Was I overconfident? Am I about to get blindsided? There's nothing to worry about. The vote probably came from the Crusher Summit, I hope. I say the bottom one.
Yeah, same.
Mock Girl sends you a frown from her seat downstage. You bite your lip, slugger. You hope there aren't any more votes for you. Let's reveal our next set of votes. It is for... Damn! Matt Girl and Wintry. He says, placing... We're just going to skip this little... Matt Girl 6, Wintry 5, us 1. You take a sigh of relief, seeing that you only have 1 vote so far. But you know there are still 7 votes left. You just hope they're exactly what you expect them to be. This is truly nerve-wracking, isn't it? Colton says, readjusting his tie. I can hardly stand it. I can't imagine how our finalists are feeling, so let's not delay. Let's reveal the next set of votes. Fumble Stage Show, Colton bellows, with a final set of 7 votes. Fumble Stage Show pictures appears on the screen above the permanent voting tally. 7, 7, 6, 5, 1. That means our 2 nominees for elimination are Fumble and Stage Show, Colton says, causing the crowd to burst into chaos of boos. Feeling 1,000 of eyes set on you as the votes are revealed, you turn to Rendry and Matt Girl, who look more grateful than you can stand. Then you turn behind to see Noel nodding in your direction, shooting you a thumbs up, and Lucky smiles at you from ear to ear. But you also glimpse the populars, especially Black Magic, who shoots daggers at you with his eyes, and Jury looks disgusted, as usual. Wanting to avoid the particular disaster, you shift only to find Fumble Stage Show looking like they might kill you. Hey, they should have known this was going to happen, though you suppose that doesn't mean they'll hate you any less after this. I understand you must be both upset, but being nominated as a couple. But I'm afraid we don't have any time to lose. Can I please have Fumble and Stage Show in front and center? Since last night's episode, our viewers have been voting for our 5 eligible finalists, hoping to save their favorites should they be nominated. Now, Fumble and Stage Show have been nominated by the heroic peers. It's up to America. Which hero receives the least amount of votes will be going home in 13th place, leaving the Hero Project for good. Fumble and Stage Show look to one another, holding hands, knowing one of them is about to go home. They're about to be split up. Their dreams making the AP together ended for good. And that's because of you, at least in part. As the couple stands up there, your mind turns over the numbers. Based on how the underdogs voted, it turns that the youth figures Summoner of the Crush have voted for the underdogs, with the underdogs for Fumble and Stage Show, while the other voted for you and Macro. If you only knew which was which, though, you bet it's smart money someone voting on you giving his opinions on powered people, let alone infinity powers. Before I reveal America's vote, can I have our judges' thoughts on these nominations? Colton asked. Obviously, we disagree, given these two heroes were at the top of their team's leaderboard. Following orders led to the success of the mission.
But we designed this elimination process to test every aspect of our heroes' viability. Chip adds, while they survived our judges' evaluation, unfortunately, these two heroes have been singled out by their heroic peers, and now one of them must win the public's approval to stay.
Rexford doesn't have anything to add. Instead, just glaring at you, it seems he holds you responsible for the downfall of one of his most popular heroes. And you're sure he'll be joined by throngs of Fumble and Stage Show fans who are bound to hate you now. Well, I'm afraid the time has come, Colton says with a heavy sigh. We must say goodbye to one of these amazing heroes, splitting them apart in the Hero Project forever. Fumble and Stage Show give each other one last kiss, bracing themselves for the moves. You can't imagine how you feel if that were you and your own spouse up there. The finalist with the lower public vote leaving us tonight is Fumble. Colton screams, causing the crowd scream in protest. That means Stage Show America has voted you into the final 12. As the noise reaches deafening levels, you watch Fumble hang his head and Stage Show burst into tears. And even though this is what I voted for, I can't help but to feel terrible. I'd rather see Stage Show go home. I'm happy Fumble's the one to go home. I don't care as long as it's me. Feel terrible?
Mm-hmm.
Before you two make your choice, I'm gonna hop off because it seems like every time you two do Hero Rises, I end up like passing out.
Because we go for 3-4 hours.
Yeah, you
At like 1
need to get some
a.m.
good sleep.
So I will talk to you both later, tomorrow, today. What time is it?
1:21 a.m.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Night, Nora.
Good sleep.
This gal needs some sleep.
Alright. Now, let's take a moment to look back on Fumble's incredible journey. As everyone turns to look at the hollow video presentation, you notice the judges are preparing goodbye speeches. You sigh, hoping to never have to go through this yourself. How do you feel about making the final 12? Happy and excited, guilty about the elimination, proud of myself, nervous about surviving onto the next round. Guilty?
Yeah, guilty about the
Yeah, because we play him with he really is in touch with his emotions.
He's a very emotional,
Yes.
loving character
Yes.
who doesn't like mind games.
No. You may have survived this vote, but you know you have to ask yourself, at what cost? Something tells you that you'll find out very soon. After the end of the ceremony, you walk backstage and see Black Magic ahead, so you run to catch up with him. Don't bother, Black Magic says as the camera orb whizzes next to you, because I never want to see your face again. Good luck slumming it with those losers. And just like that,
Jesus.
Black Magic is gone. What the slugger? How could Black Magic just give up on you like this, without giving you a chance to explain yourself? Who says he gets to give you ultimatums like this? In this moment, I realize I'm definitely better off without Black Magic. Maybe I should have listened to Black Magic when he told me how to vote. I'll have to try to make things up to him somehow. I don't want to break up. I'm just happy this relationship is over and I can finally move on. I am definitely better without Black Magic.
So much better than Black. I'm
Tuck
better
it.
than and better without.
And after this, we will probably, after we read this page, we'll probably end the game for the night. Turning back around, you spot Null and Lucky waiting for you instead. They are joined by a beaming Matt Girl and Wintry. Even the bear looks excited to see you.
Aw. Oh my god, Captain Hammer, you rock! Mac Girl screams, launching herself into your arms super fast and nearly knocking you over. When you finally pry free of Mac Girl's grip, Wintry hugs you too, tears in her eyes.
Thank you ever so much, Wintry whispers. I don't know what else to say. Well, I do, Lucky says, cutting in to huddle everyone together, because the 6 of us are going to win this entire thing. As the Underdog Alliance begins to cheer, you believe you made the right choice. Either way, you know you'll find out soon.
That's so cute! I love them! It's so adorable!
So there we go, guys. We got a good chunk of this done. But the chapters, these last couple chapters have been pretty long too.
Yeah.
I will say this: I know Zachary, because I do follow him on Twitter and all. He is currently writing the 6th book for this series because the 5th book. Because there's 3 parts of The Hero Rises, then there's Redemption Season. He's writing book number 5 for it, and he is fully aware we want to stream play this. He is fully aware we want to do this. So hopefully some good things turn out. But I want to thank you guys all for coming into the stream. This will be uploaded to YouTube here over the night. So thank you all for coming back. I will be back on again Tuesday, so I hope to see you guys then. So yeah, any last words from you, Shy?
I am thoroughly enjoying this, especially now that we've got a character that I cherish close to my heart here. And I'm glad that we've gotten to spend this time together. I'm really enjoying it.
Yay. Alright, guys, so I will see you guys Tuesday. Bye.